Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Tuesday, July 14th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect rainy skies with a high of 84. On today's show, we'll talk college football playoff contenders. World Cup preview is France versus Spain later this afternoon. And all things New Orleans Saints with Nick Underhill of New Orleans.football, along with OTB Mailbag. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio, brought to you by Community Steel, starts now.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone, goal!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! Welcome in, OTB here on this Tuesday morning. Jake Flynn, Alondra, Tate, all here with you. Tate, how are the people supposed to navigate through this rain if you don't tell them that it's raining?
I don't know.
You just told them the temperature. That in the report.
2 days in a row.
I thought I just said rain.
Nope.
I don't know. We may have to back that one up. I thought I said rainy skies, high of 84.
Rainy skies.
We can check tape though. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, it's raining. If you guys don't believe me, look out your window.
How are they going to put their flashers on if you're not telling them how bad
they're not
it's
because
raining?
you're not supposed to do that.
2 days in a row it's been raining. Can't even tell the people. Well, stay safe out there, everybody. It is raining.
Let me see if I can find
But you're right. All 87 degrees.
In Louisiana, it is illegal to drive with your hazards on while it's raining or during poor weather conditions. Under Louisiana RS 32-327, flashing lights are strictly prohibited on moving vehicles except to indicate a turn or to warn approaching traffic of a stationary hazard/disabled vehicle. Using your hazard flashers while driving limits others' driving ability to see you turn and or brake. It also disrupts their depth perception and ability to judge closing speeds, significantly increasing the risk of a rear-end collision.
You know what else prohibits depth perception? Sheets of rain that you can't see the car in front of you until you put your flashers on.
Just stop.
You know what else is illegal?
No.
Speeding.
Okay. What's your point? That's like you getting arrested and you're like, but that guy robbed a bank. I didn't do that.
Yeah, don't y'all be hypocrites.
I don't speed. Never in my life.
Never?
Ever.
You speed up when it's a yellow light in front of you?
No.
Well, yeah, that's what you're
I
supposed to do.
slow down like a normal person.
Got it.
And I don't put my flashers on.
Probably illegal to kick a cat.
Good thing I don't do that.
Anyway, stay safe out there, everybody.
Good thing I don't believe in animal cruelty.
I don't believe in it.
No.
I don't believe it happens.
No, I don't believe in doing it.
She's like, I didn't do that.
Good, clean fun. Morning.
Jordan Walker won the home run derby, apparently, watching the highlights here. Beat Kyle Schwarber.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a real player.
First Cardinal ever? Is that right?
I don't know. Mark McGuire didn't do it? I don't know.
I thought I saw that last night.
No, there's no shot.
Big red.
They were just showing highlights on whatever this show is about Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire. So who's
He's
this?
a
Who's
what?
this guy?
Jordan Walker.
No, he's the only one.
Wow.
Hey,
Mark
didn't
McGuire,
win
you
it
suck.
on Big Red.
Yeah, he sucks. Who do you lose to? Juan Gonzalez.
Cecil Fielder. MLB All-Star Game. That used to be really fun.
Used to be fun.
Used to be fun to watch.
A lot of
home
stuff
run
in the
derby.
MLB used to be fun.
Dude,
Used to love it.
I feel like All-Star Week in every sport now. Like, I'm just not. Like, like the Pro Bowl games suck. They're terrible. The NBA All-Star Week, like that's not fun either.
True. Slam dunk contest, 3-point contest used to be
I think
awesome.
Those are all lame now.
Those suck.
All right, 1998. Mark McGwire did not lose to any specific person. He was eliminated in the very first round. He only hit 4 home runs. This is the year that he broke the record, the home run record, and Ken Griffey Jr. won it. 1998. Defeated Jim Tomei in the final round at Coors Field. So there you go. The year that
There it
Mark
is.
McGwire did steroids a little bit better than everybody else and hit 70 homers. Ken Griffey Jr. won.
Mark hit his when they counted.
Yeah.
I mean-
yeah. 4 in the first round.
Not worried about that.
Wimp.
4?
4. Back when we were, proper country and there wasn't so many rules in the home run derby.
And you were allowed to do steroids.
Yeah.
You kept it on
Thank
the low.
you. Yeah. You just gotta don't celebrate it.
Yeah.
Is there a better feeling in sports? And this isn't rhetorical. I'm throwing it out there. Is there a better feeling in sports than hitting a home run?
Probably. I don't know, though.
And I'm not talking about
Maybe like a
game
sick
winner.
slam dunk.
Okay.
I feel like would be if
Or
I could
just,
do
like,
like
in a game.
if I could posterize somebody.
Okay.
I feel like that'd feel
That's a great.
Home
great
run's
answer.
great regardless of the moment.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because like
I mean,
a
dunk is
game winning
too.
a game winning 3 at the buzzer seems electric, but I mean a home run's great.
Yeah, I'm talking about
No matter
without
when.
having to set up the scene.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, not having to be like game on the
Probably.
line, down by 2, hit
Probably.
a 3. I mean, because even going back to like Little League.
right.
Now,
I can't
trucking
speak to anything
somebody
else,
is
so-
pretty damn fun.
Yeah.
I'll admit that.
Yeah.
Like, when you take somebody's will out of them, that's fun.
I mean, it's things that don't happen often in a game, but usually happen in a game. There's usually a home run in
Yeah.
a game, right?
Yeah.
I would say a goal in soccer, a goal in hockey. There's usually only, 1 to 5 of them in a normal game. And that's probably the same for home runs. Throwing a touchdown, trucking somebody, a sack.
Ooh, yes.
Because it's good at any point in the game, right?
That's
Like,
true. Because like a
I
touchdown,
guess it
like
depends. Like some sacks can be kind of like the quarterback stepped right into you and you kind of just fall
Yeah,
on him a little bit.
that's
Or like a
true.
true, like
But-
I beat the left tackle with this incredible
Yeah.
up
But-
and under.
Yeah, think about the defensive end, though. Even if they're getting beat by 4 scores, you get them. If you sack the quarterback, you still get up and you kind of do one of
Yeah.
these little things.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
even-
maybe
even-
not the full-blown celebration, but you kind of like hit it. A
Yeah,
little
it's
bit.
like this sack just worth about
Yeah.
$400,000.
even with a touchdown,
Yeah.
you get a 5-yard touchdown run in the first quarter. Great, but like
Yeah.
how hyped are you gonna get? Like it's important, sure.
Yep.
But like the sack, yeah, that gets the juices flowing
Gets the
regardless of
juices
when it
flowing.
happens.
Uh-huh. I'm thinking about basketball. What would it be in basketball?
I mean, it's
like
dunking.
yeah, I mean, it's
That's
a good
posterizer.
slam dunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
like alley-ooping right on somebody's
Ooh,
forehead.
yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
Hole in one says Phil in the chat. I bet that does.
Oh,
feel
I bet
yeah,
that's
that's-
Well, because those
electric.
are
That's
those are
like-
more rare than
I
anything we're
bet
talking
that's
about too.
electric.
I don't think you'd ever be able to tell me anything if I were to ever get a hole in one.
I'm not playing golf ever again. Be like,
That'd be
Last
easy for
time out.
me, but
That's a good one, Phil.
that's a great one. I would say like scoring one of those goals in soccer that's outside the box.
Yeah.
Like one
Free
of the,
kick?
like a free, well, yeah, any kind of free kick outside the box. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you go direct to goal and it bends like from one end all the way to the other and the goalie's and it goes top bend. That's probably pretty fun.
Bend that thing.
Yeah. Like Beckham, some would say,
Bend it like Beckham.
you know.
Good player.
Yeah,
Hell of a player.
It was good. Certainly what he
Did you
did.
see him celebrating the other day and his
I
wife
did.
wasn't?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see her. I didn't notice
she
her.
was just sitting there.
Yeah, posh.
Yeah, what are
Wow.
we
What are
doing?
you doing? You're English too.
He
Yeah.
still looks great.
Handsome fella.
Yeah.
He's got his fastball.
Hey, game respects game. You know what I mean?
How old is old David Beckham? Let's see.
He's if I'm 41, he's got to be 50.
I'm shook. He's 51.
I was about to say, yeah, because
He looks great.
I
Good skincare.
Yeah, probably some Botox.
I had a Beckham Real Madrid jersey, and I was still like young.
Big Real fan growing up.
No, Beckham fan. It's kind of right when I was getting into soccer, like truly, like didn't really understand. You know, Real Madrid and Manchester United were both massive clubs, but they didn't really play each other. That was foreign to me at the time. You know,
I'm actually shocked that he's in his 50s. I don't know how old I thought he was, but I thought maybe 40s.
So how old is Victoria?
probably the same.
She looks good too. Let's see.
Bonk.
Well, she
She's
looked kind of
52.
lame.
Oh, Beckham a little cougar hunting, huh?
I mean,
Okay. Hey, David.
find me a better looking 50-year-old couple. That's going to be hard to do.
That's
I bet we
fair.
could find one.
I don't know, man.
Be tough.
That
It'd be tough.
I mean,
that
they both
of them
look really
great.
good.
But she looked really lame in that picture.
Yeah.
Bad luck.
Maybe she was just acting like she's been there before, because they did make the semifinals last time too.
Yeah,
No, that's
David said
terrible.
she was celebrating internally.
She is
Oh yeah,
posh.
So-
inside.
One more that I saw, scoring an ace in tennis.
Okay.
I guess just like off the
Serving is
serve,
so
just
good.
being
They
like,
can't, yeah.
ha!
You ever been at the bar and you're playing pool, and a couple things in pool, like you set up your next
Perfect
shot
break.
perfectly because you hit it, and it like you spin it backwards right where it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling. Or you like bank an 8-ball in after you like call it corner
Yeah.
pocket, but you got to bank it around something. That's a good feeling.
Bullseye.
Bullseye,
Ooh,
okay, sure.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I feel
Certainly
untouchable.
for like for a novice.
Yeah.
If you're a pro, probably not. But for like us four slappies, we go into a bar, we're leaving the
Yeah.
hand up, just leaving it up.
Mm-hmm.
Until somebody comes and takes a picture.
Yeah.
They stay in there all night. We're going to be Chris Marler over there,
Yeah,
hand
we
up for
are.
an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
When I'm playing cornhole and the beanbag goes in the
Doesn't
hole.
touch anything.
right.
Yeah.
Nothing but net.
Yeah.
Nothing
Or-
but net.
It's like your fourth throw. You knock both of them in. Like you
Yes.
take
Yeah.
one with you. That's a good feeling.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if you throw a good roll bowling and it hits like the perfect spot,
Yeah.
you just and all of the pins
Boom.
like they crash at once.
Yeah, that is a good feeling.
And you hear the
sound,
noise,
too.
the sound.
Uh.
Not like the strike where they kind of like all kind of tumble down, but the one where they just explode.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling.
Good call.
That's a fun feeling.
Final answer. Best feeling in sports.
Laser tag shooting a 6-year-old.
Yep. Alondra.
I don't know what a hole in one is like, but I feel like that's probably the correct answer. But a home run does feel great. When you just hit it on the sweet spot
I'm
of the
going home
bat.
run. That's going to be my final
I'll go
answer.
home run too, just because it happens more often than the hole in one. Like hole in one's great. It's just, I mean,
Hole in
when's the
one's
next
like
time
a
we're gonna
super rare thing.
Right.
That's like
The home runs where like when you hit it on the sweet spot and it just flies off, that's like an incredible
see it. The ones
feeling.
like from the sound and the swing, you're still looking at the batter and you're like, that's gone.
It's like you feel it go.
I remember having such a good feeling playing baseball as a pitcher and setting up batters and striking them out. Like,
Yeah.
that was a really good feeling, just to know that
I
you
got
you were
you.
a better man than him. You know,
True.
You won the battle.
I won the battle. I won the mental battle, and then I physically dominated you.
That's true. Like I never was a pitcher. Like I barely like in Dixie ball. But
You could brush them back a little bit. You know, you got them scared because y'all are like 11. And you go low and away with a circle change.
ooh, I'll throw one in there. If you've ever played catcher before, throwing somebody out at second, like on a rope, and then just tagging them.
Or just like the perfect pickoff. That does seem great. I never played catcher, but that does
Guys
seem
over
great.
there, you've tried to pick him off 2 or 3 times. He keeps inching and doing like the little fake jab.
Yeah.
And then boom, throw down, tag, holla at your boy.
I think we can all agree sports are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play sports out there, people.
Play
sports,
home run's
play
still
games.
final answer though. So we had good answers and yours sucked. Laser tag.
It is fun to shoot a little kid though. Laser tag.
Yeah. So there's a story there. Did you just recently go to laser tag?
No, that was probably about a month ago.
I mean, that's pretty recent for laser tag.
Yeah, we did it. It was awesome.
Matt's
That
like,
was
we like to
super
go
fun.
twice a week.
Yeah, got membership. 20%
Actually-
off
I
on
can
Mondays.
so actually see you having that. So.
Paintball, I shot somebody in the neck.
Nice.
It
Paintball's
was an
a good
accident.
one.
All right,
but yeah.
Buster Rhymes.
Shooting
Yeah.
somebody in paintball is actually pretty
No,
pretty
it is.
satisfying.
Yeah.
We
Getting
used to
shot
play.
in paintball, not as
No.
satisfying.
Yeah.
But shooting somebody in the net.
You're right. That is pretty shit.
We used to play in middle school, and like when they would stick their head up, you see the paint splatter all over the mask. Like that was a good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
That's an underrated one for sure.
Oh, this is a good one from Go in the chat. Throwing someone out from right field to third with no cutoff.
Or a crow hop from center field straight to home.
Oh, yeah, little guy's on third. He's going to tag up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to test me? Oh, okay. Let me get behind this ball real quick. Maybe baseball's the answer here. We're going a lot of baseball.
Beating someone 21-3 in ping pong.
Dang, who'd you beat 21-3?
A lot of people.
You got a family,
A lot
man.
of people's crazy.
Is that better than skunking them 7-0?
Skunk Up 7-0 is not as fun because, like, you don't get to see that hope in their eye, then it just fade.
If they got hope losing 21-3, they got the
Oh, they
hope.
might have scored a couple right off the bat.
So it's 11-2 at some point.
Sometimes you get to 6-0 and you let them get one just because you want to make it last a little bit
play a
longer.
little bit longer.
Yeah.
You're right. See, we talked about the home run derby.
Look at us.
Super sporty first segment. This is unbelievable.
We talked about the home run derby.
I mean,
It
some
led
would
to
say
a
we're a sports show.
conversation.
Huh?
Some would say we're a sports show.
I don't know. I'd go that far.
Not if you've listened.
We're sports adjacent.
Not if you've listened. True.
Oh, Brad getting a triple jump in checkers.
Oh my gosh.
Katie
Triple
does that to
jump?
me all the time.
Give me those.
Y'all be playing checkers a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of like me playing laser tag.
Do you even Cracker Barrel, bro?
No. Not in a while, though. I love it.
Biscuits and gravy. They have the best biscuits and gravy.
I like it. Just hadn't been in a while.
Fair. It's kind of far.
It is kind of far, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's worth it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, we go to Denham Springs a lot for antiquing.
Mm.
Katie,
True.
furniture.
I hadn't been antique
They
in
do
a
have
while
good
either.
antiques there.
In a hot minute.
Where do you get your furniture, man? Oh, you buy a new King, have money. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when
My
we come
furniture
back.
one time.
Off the bench.
How often you buying furniture?
A lot.
Can't hide it.
A lot of used furniture. All right, go to getgordon.com. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. When you go to the website, you can have a chat with a live agent. It's going to be the first thing that pulls up. You also can see cases they can handle for you, past client results, all right there at getgordon.com. If you want to give them a call, have that conversation. Remember, it is your area code followed by 888-8888. Get Gordon. Get it done. Always on social media at Get Gordon as well. Call Gordon today.
That's right. GetGordon.com. Be a part of that G team. We see all the work that Gordon McKernan does with the NIL space and LSU. We see all the work that they do in the community, the billboards, the commercials, everything. And you know what? It's all because they are here to fight for you. It's about letting you know that if you've been injured, personal injury, injured in a car accident, injured on the job, that, well, you got a team of experts over there willing and ready to get exactly what you deserve. So go to Get Gordon today, getgordon.com.
On July 27th, Canes is donating $1 to Chuck's Foundation. Kickstart Kids.
Hey everybody, Drew Brees here. Over the years, I've learned that the best teams are built on trust, preparation, and doing things the right way. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to announce that the Breeze Dream Foundation and I are partnering with Parish Construction and Roofing. Together, we are committed to helping families prepare for hurricane season. That's why Parish Construction and Roofing, the Breeze Dream Foundation, and WAFB are partnering to provide one capital area family with a brand new fortified roof. Visit WAFB.com/contest to enter the giveaway and view official rules and eligibility requirements. Because stronger homes build stronger communities.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit louisianapropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in OTB. You're live from the Raising Cane studio. Of course, our Tuesday show is brought to you by our friends over at Community Steel. Go to communitysteelco.com today. Buildings, sheeting, components in Gonzales, Louisiana, but don't worry, they service the entire surrounding area. communitysteelco.com. We got a little World Cup semifinal action today. You got France versus Spain. It is the top four teams in the world, so no underdog really to root for. Do you like it that way? I'm not talking about just in soccer, but I'm talking about in sports. Do we like it that there was some underdog stories, but by the end of it, when you get to the semifinals, they kind of weed themselves out a little bit? Or would we like to have had a Switzerland or somebody like that in the Final Four?
Yeah, I mean, if U.S. isn't in it, I'd like somebody to have like a
Norway.
rooting interest in.
Yeah, I think you want at least one in the semis. They don't have to make it to the championship. It would be nice if they did, but I think one more round would be nice if we're being picky here. Now, Norway was a fun, like an awesome story.
Yeah, just
incredible.
It seems like they went back home and it was like 90,000 people, I believe. They had like basically not a parade, but they all had a gathering, if you will, and they all rode, all 90,000 of them. So, I mean, they didn't make it to the semis, but with their history, they were very excited to get as far as they did.
Yeah, it was, the underdog story is the best thing in sports, right? It's the best storylines. And when the top, are they really the top four teams?
Yeah,
like ranked one.
Yeah.
It's boring. It's
Let's see. Spain is 2, France is 3, England is 4, and Argentina is 1.
Yeah, that's kind of lame. Especially with how they kind of got there, too. A lot of goals being reversed.
It typically doesn't happen this way either.
Yeah, a lot of goals being reversed in their favors, too, which is a little frustrating.
Yeah, sure.
Not to say that I'm not saying it's rigged or anything, but just the way it happened,
yeah,
a little frustrating.
I wonder if FIFA would want it to be like this or if they'd want an underdog story. I would feel like maybe
They seem a little uppity.
Oh, like they only want the
I mean, I feel like FIFA
heavy hitters.
This FIFA seems like pinky up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely pinky up.
Anything
but aren't
European
they?
does.
Isn't it pretty obvious and known that they're kind of corrupt?
Oh yeah.
So I think that there were some goals overturned to have them in the top 4.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't believe in anything anymore. So
Life's just a social construct, man. What are we? We're just dust.
Yeah. I think if Norway was in, it'd be fun.
Yeah.
But
Oh, look, that's Norway just from making it to the quarterfinals.
Look at that.
Wait, what are we riding on here?
Let's
Like a
Is that a
tram
bus?
or something? Yeah, or a bus.
That feels
Looks
like,
like
like a
lift.
double decker.
looks like we're kind of getting high up there, guys, with no seatbelts.
Looks like a
Look at
roller
that.
coaster.
What are we
They're
doing?
gonna let them go.
Yeah, this doesn't look safe.
Oh, Holly,
Or
sit
is this?
down.
Oh no.
Or is this a camera trick?
No,
It's
that's
a
bus.
camera trick.
It's a bus, yeah. That was well done because I thought they were on a
Look
lift.
at the sea of people.
I guess
My
it is
gosh.
a parade.
So many people.
So they're on top of a hill and they're in a street on a bus.
That's thousands upon thousands of people.
Like this looks like Reggie's on a Monday night back in the day.
Still, your love for Reggie's.
I'm so in love. This is just the most packed place I'd go to.
That's pretty incredible. That is a country that they don't have major sports leagues. Sure, they've got a soccer top division, but their national team is everything to them.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, outside of the Olympics, I'm trying to think of, do they have any top professional golfers, top professional tennis players?
Yeah, think about it. I'm the one that got it right. There's a playoff recently we watched in studio. Norwegian
Is he
golfer.
Norwegian?
Yeah. Remember, because I guessed it right.
What's his name? I can't remember. Victor Hovland.
Yeah. God, am I the golf guy here?
You are.
You are. It kind of sounds like it.
Jeez.
Jake, who's winning the
This
tour?
guy hasn't even mentioned the British Open once.
Wow. Didn't know that was happening. Do you even golf, bro?
I didn't either, but I just got a text that said it's British Open week. Can we
It
please
is.
stop talking about soccer?
No.
I can promise
No.
you the World Cup is probably more
World Cup's a
yes.
little bit bigger than the British Open.
popular than the.
Yeah,
The World Cup is for sure. Now, the British Open is awesome.
Masters,
awesome,
Yes,
but, like,
British Open.
But in fairness,
Tell Hunt to
it's-
stop texting the show.
in fairness,
It is.
it is in Europe, and so we lose a little respect for it. Not a lot, though. I don't know. Like, am I making OTB sound like European haters and y'all aren't, or is it just me?
No.
Oh,
Are we all-
kinda
are we on
share
the
that
same page?
I think
We all
we
good?
all. Speaking of Europeans,
You know what, though? Like, I'm starting
Freddie's
to get
back.
where I'm more against Canada with how chirpy they are
Well,
than
sure.
They're so
anybody.
lame.
Yeah.
Like, they're just lame. Their
Yeah.
flag has a leaf on it. That's
Yeah.
the coolest thing you could put to attract people. I mean, they're lame.
Like, they're lame. Like, they're lame for sure. That's just like, we don't
The
even
recent
worry about
behavior-
we don't even worry about their opinion. Like, who
Recent
cares?
behavior, though, has
Yeah, they're
me having them
non-factors.
They're non-factors.
above
Yeah.
everybody else, though.
European factor
right?
on the world scene. Canada,
Yes.
not a factor.
Non-factor.
I like England in most things, just not soccer.
Okay, what do you like them in?
I'm saying they're a great ally of our country.
Sure. Well, so is
That does kind of.
the most of the other countries.
Right, but I mean, England's our greatest ally. I would say.
Matt, you're a poser because you also didn't mention that Scotty missed a cut for the first time in 78 tournaments. Krista in the
This
chat
guy.
See, I didn't know
calling
that.
you out.
I didn't know that.
This guy, poser.
Think about this. It's his
This guy
78
loves
tournaments.
golf.
Everybody thought he could potentially set a record, okay? 78 tournaments without missing a cut until this weekend. I think Tiger's like 138, 128, something like that.
I'm not criticizing Scotty. I'm criticizing Matt.
Yeah, right.
No,
Poser.
I'm with him. Y'all think I got time to watch sports?
How much have you watched the tour?
I've watched it while we're doing the show.
So 3 hours every day.
And I watch things that I can watch in my office.
So you've watched the tour like 5 hours every day.
I've watched a lot of World Cup.
Oh, look at you.
Mhm.
I think we're winning you over a little bit. Not a lot. Just a
The
little.
World Cup has been great. I've admitted that.
Yeah.
It has been very good, and I thought the
We're gonna
referees,
get him a club team.
the winners of the World Cup so far, have been the referees, in my opinion. I've said that since like the group play. No, and they're like, get up. They're like, no. Do not argue. I don't care. I don't want to hear what you say. I see you're faking it.
They really do hit the finger
They
wag.
do, and I've been very impressed with that. And people have not been getting away with a lot. Now they still get away with more than I want to, and they still sell it more. And their faces are like their leg exploded every time they get touched.
Tiger 142.
Flynn, you are not going to like this comment.
Okay.
Saw Flynn last night at Traction. A lot shorter than I expected.
I was probably slouched over.
Now, I'm pretty that's Moscona's burner, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
But that is said.
6'2 1/4. If I was a half, I'd say it.
Hey, it's okay, dude. My both my sons, they had their official measurements yesterday for football. Jackson 6'1", Knox 5'11.5". They got me.
They got you.
What are you, Jackson at the 6'1" already?
Yeah, he didn't.
I was 5'11" at the combine. I don't think I'm 5'11". I think I'm 5'10.5".
You shrunk?
Maybe 3/4.
I think I did. My neck for sure shrunk. Thanks, Patrick Willis. Yeah, but they both got me. But and they try to give me a hard time about that. I'm like, y'all, you'll realize this one day. As a father, I want that.
Yeah.
I want you to be tall, and yeah.
I want y'all.
Jackson 6'1", 260.
Is that like 5'10"? I don't know.
He's trolling.
It's fine.
Anybody who says
looks
that,
5'10".
I'll back you up on this.
Wait a minute.
Anybody
What the hell's that
who's
supposed to mean, Huff?
concerned about another male's height, at most is 5'8" themselves.
Taylor feels more offended than Matt.
It's just like, who's that concerned about another guy's height?
I will say the more comment I get when I meet people out is like, wow, you're taller than I thought, because every time they watch me play, I'm surrounded by gigantic human beings, and I look short.
Yeah, and the cankles don't help.
And the cankles,
You have short
they're not
bones.
there. Scientifically, I don't have cankles.
That's
we
true.
proved that.
That's true.
It's
Just
science.
get the biggest in this room, but not in the wild.
Yeah, not in the wild.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I can't.
It's a curry.
Is there anything I can do? Can I change my face? I don't know.
Not at this point. You're pot committed.
Pot committed. Pot committed.
People always
committed
talk
to my
about
height.
Steph Curry being really small. I'm like, guys, he's 6'3".
Yeah.
He's just in the
So-
NBA with 6'8".
We talk about sayings that was pot committed.
Like poker. It's a poker term.
Oh,
It means
okay.
put so much
okay.
money in the
all
pot.
my
That
money in the
makes
middle.
sense.
That's the pot.
Yes.
I am pot
Okay, that
committed.
makes sense.
Yeah. I got so much, I can't fold now, so
Yeah,
I gotta
I'm
keep.
pot
I'm
committed.
pretty much
Pot
Okay.
committed, so I got to see how this plays out.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Probably a stupid question by me,
No,
but
there's no. Is there ever been a stupid question on this show?
You thought we were talking about the
if you're
wacky
asking
tobacco?
others, probably.
Oh, they're talking about us, not others.
The what? The wacky tobacco?
Yeah, you thought we were talking about the devil's lettuce.
No, I don't know what I thought it meant.
Because it's called pot.
Yeah.
Anybody's called that pot in 20 years?
I don't think so.
He's still on the pot.
That man does the pots.
I still think devil's lettuce is the best.
Devil's lettuce is pretty great.
It's the best one. All right.
Kids, don't.
I was
do
trying to
drugs.
think of a way to say that.
Don't do the pots.
Go to your local DARE program. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, go to FABT.com. First American Bank and Trust, been in the game for over 100 years. Well, you don't do anything for over 100 years unless you're doing it the exact right way. And that's what they do over at First American Bank and Trust. You're not just an account number. You are a name. You are a face. You are a relationship to them. And so you get that kind of customer service with all the bells and whistles of any national bank. And when it's time to decide on your future as far as a loan, guess what? They make the decision right there. They don't call and ask for permission. FABT.com.
First American Bank and Trust. It's a banking tradition here in Louisiana since 1910. Can you believe that? It's a long time ago. They've been doing it a long time because they are the best right here. So if you have any banking need, if you're starting a new checking account, banking account, maybe it's for a child, maybe you need a loan for your business. Maybe you need a loan for growing your family, you need a bigger house. Well, make sure you're doing it with a bank that's making local decisions right here in Louisiana. First American Bank and Trust, FABT.com.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim, which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Light Mayor Sean Fagan and Associates.
At Relief Windows, we're more than windows. We're windows, doors, hardy plank, and vinyl siding. But our number one product's always customer satisfaction. Come visit us at reliefwindows.com. By the way, we do shutters too.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at 1717 Kitchen and Cocktail. So come out for game day and let our team make you the MVP.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in OTB on this Tuesday morning, brought to you by our friends over at Community Steel, communitysteelco.com. Did y'all get a chance to see that Aaron Donald worked out for the Rams yesterday?
Yeah, there's rumblings that it's kind of a lot more serious about him coming back than initially thought.
He went to the facility apparently, and they kind of were like, hey, you want to work out or whatever? He goes, yeah, I do, but I want to do it in pads because I want to see if I still have it.
Yep.
He looked like he still had it.
Now, I did think he's I'm pretty sure he's still got it. And by it, he's like 330 and about 4% body fat.
Yeah. Reminds me of myself.
Yeah. Who hadn't? Did I not see a report that said they were negotiating and talking about different terms of him coming back already? Like talking about putting a limit, how many games he has to play and things like that. Did I see this?
I think there's something.
Or did I get fooled?
No, there's going to be some unique language in the way they bring him back. I don't know exactly what it is, but
I saw somebody, and I thought it was a reporter saying rumors are that they could be saying you have to play in a certain amount of games in the regular season, then all playoff games, something like that. So
I wouldn't be surprised.
Shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if there's something creative. I mean, Aaron Donald's not going to want to come back with no off season. Maybe very limited training camp and play 17 games and then a playoff. So it could be one of those situations where you play half the season plus the playoffs.
Yeah, it's going to take him a while to gear back up to the level that he wants to go out there. I talked about that in length yesterday on moving the chains. Like
you can be in great shape, but
that's what I said.
Yeah.
So you can be in incredible shape. Once you get on the football field, that's a different shape. I was in shape, took like a couple of months off because I thought I was done, went to a mini camp, and again, in shape, and they could barely walk up the stairs to get to my hotel room after like one practice.
And I think we can all agree, man, they're going to be frustratingly good already.
So
without him.
Edge rusher, Byron Young had 12 sacks last year. You know you're adding Myles Garrett, who had over 20, set the record.
12.
Kobe Turner playing inside had 7 sacks a year ago. Poona Ford is like a unit in the middle of that defense. And then you would be adding Aaron Donald. So it would be Kobe Turner, who graded out as an 81 last year in the interior. Poona Ford, who graded out as an 86 last year in the interior, and Aaron Donald. And then you would have Myles Garrett, who graded out at 93 last year, and Byron Young, who graded out at 84 last year. That would be your front.
How would you like to see that front?
Defensive line?
Those 5.
No thanks. A little 5-2 action.
Yeah,
no
bare
thanks.
front for everybody that's listening is a very hard. It's a defensive front that
John Chavis, who coached here for a long time, it used to be like when he got in trouble, he went bare front.
Yeah, and you do a head up nose on the center, and then you run 2-3 techniques on the outside leverage of the
Derek
guard.
Dooley used to call that. You remember?
No.
1,000 pounds of ass in the middle.
1,000 pounds of ass in the middle.
Yeah.
So you clog the middle, and then you put so you basically have 2 defensive ends. Usually you still only have 4 defensive linemen out there, and you use like your bigger linebacker, a Sam or a Will on the ball. But it's basically 5 defensive linemen front, and you're clogging up the middle, and it really makes it difficult to run the ball. However, Power's still a good play. If we ever had to run the ball, you always check Power against Bear.
So I
give yourself a best chance.
I'd love to see bare front because, I was probably getting the ball.
LSU is probably still checking to the inside zone versus Boo. I don't think anybody in the history of football has made a yard inside zone versus Bear.
No matter how
when
bad
there's in training camp, there's always a Bear install day for the defense.
Yep.
And it's usually like day 3 or 4 of training camp, and it's the worst day for the offense.
Yeah.
It's awful. It's
Yeah.
brutal.
Especially if you got a pretty bad zero nose that's like right there over the center that he's just disrupting the center. The center's in your lap before you can even really get the ball.
Yeah, it was always like, you're installing your plays on offense, and this is what we're installing. And then they're like, and the coach would be like, defense is installing Bear today, so we got to be ready for Bear. And everyone's just like, oh, hell. Gonna be one of them days, boys.
One more reminder that on the most talented roster in the NFL, the starting Mike linebacker for that team is Omar Spates.
Slowmar?
Yeah, the guy that
Slowmar.
Everybody came at me hard for me saying he was a good football player when LSU got him. Turns out he is. Turns out the defense sucked.
That they did.
Golly,
that they did.
There's been some like just egregiously bad. Like, and I love my guy Bo Pelini. I do. I still love him. But that 2020 defense, the Matt House defense that year, was that 23 or 22?
That was 23.
23.
Nope. Yeah, because Baker's going into his 3rd year.
23 defense with Matt House, and then last year's offense with Joe. Those 3.
Hey, it's just a reminder out there that we're all human beings. Nobody's perfect. Just because you're a coach in college doesn't mean you're a good coach.
I didn't know where you were going with
Just
that.
because you're the manager of your business doesn't mean you're good at it.
That's fair.
Now, people will assume that you got that job, you got that position by being competent and like very well deserving. And it goes for everything in the world. I remember like my aha moment in Green Bay where I was like, man, this is the NFL. This is the pinnacle of football. Everybody knows exactly what they're doing. Everything's calculated at all times. Well, we're drawing things up in the dirt at halftime. And I'm like, this is how the NFL works. Everybody's winging. Nobody knows what they're doing. Everybody's just winging it out here, trying the best they can.
Where was that at?
It was in Green Bay. Just like everywhere. Like you think that you're in the NFL. Everything's calculated.
Yeah.
Everything's
You're saying like you can have a bad coach.
Not that you can have a bad coach. It's just like you just assume you put everything at the highest level on a pedestal, right?
Yeah.
Put everything up there. Like those people, oh, thank God they're in charge. They know exactly what they're doing. It's like the government. It's like everything. Like everybody knows what they're doing because, man, ooh, they're up there. Well, everybody's just trying to figure it out.
Right.
Just because you're a college defensive coordinator doesn't mean you're a
yeah.
good defensive coordinator. Like,
Did y'all hear that?
I did hear that beep.
Yeah,
We'll try to figure out what it is.
Was that Brian Kelly trying to mute Flynn from talking about
Wait,
last
that was
year?
weird.
that's true. Okay. Where's his ball at?
All right.
Oh yeah, we
We keep
why don't
forgetting
we
to put the
it
ball.
out?
Like, y'all
To your-
stink.
Okay, Matt.
Taylor's sabotaging the
Here's
show.
the thing. In order to forget, it has to be accidental. I'm not forgetting.
No, I'd say that's what I said. What's your problem?
I don't know.
Come at me, bro. It's our ball.
Okay.
Brian
I
Kelly
didn't know it meant
signed
that
it.
He
much to you.
signed it.
The head coach for LSU.
I mean the Mountain
Do you see what he did at Notre Dame?
Mountain West
Yeah.
color analyst.
Seriously. The
Or
man's
whatever
on-
he's gonna be.
Also,
The man's on
support
national
staff
television.
For, the support staff for the Memphis Tigers. That's my fault.
Duh.
Forgot
Yeah.
about that one.
Yeah, that too.
Wow.
Man of many talents, it
Can't
seems.
just-
Okay, that's on me.
You can't just delete history, Taylor. The man will forever be known as former head coach, Brian Kelly. And we got him to autograph a football.
We did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one of us
The
got
proverbial
a
week.
that football?
Hey, Mr. Brian.
gonna
Mr.
say-
Coach Brian.
I'm going to say something that's going to be biased as I say it, so I know that, and I know some people are going to be like, what are you talking about? Turns out the last couple of coaches, not it wasn't last couple, the last coach, when Coach Miles was winning all those games, it was like, anybody could win at LSU.
Yeah.
Turns out that's not so easy.
So you can't.
No.
You
know, and it was always like, man, you could put anybody in that spot.
Yeah.
To kind of blend the two conversations that we were having. Now, Coach was always going against, Nick Saban and what he did, so it was always going to be heavy lifting for him, but
it is surprising.
He won just as many championships.
It is surprising how much less Miles hate there is. I mean, there's not a lot. There's not a lot.
There's
more than there should be.
There's
more
way
than there
more
should
than
be.
there should be.
I've never really
in this
understood it.
building, there's way more than there should
Yeah.
be.
I've
Like
never
I remember when I
understood it.
first got here, being shocked by some of the conversations I heard.
Yeah.
I felt like Jon Snow in the Battle of the Bastards.
Right.
Trying to defend Coach Miles when I first moved back here.
Like, it didn't end great, but what does? And, like, unless you
There's
go
a
out
reason
on
it
top.
ended.
The reason it ended, I get it, but yeah, put some respect behind that man's name.
Yeah. Man won a lot of games, won a championship, played for another, and then I always hated, well, he played with Coach Saban's players in 07. Dude, Saban went here for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
What about the 2011 run he made?
Because he recruited like us, like had nothing.
Yeah, maybe he should have played Jarrett Lee in 11.
Yeah,
maybe we get past the 50.
Yeah, that's
But he
true.
got there.
Anyways.
All y'all, Les Miles hater. Get out.
Get out of here. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go see our friends over at TrashRangers.com. TrashRangers.com. Residential, commercial trash pickup service. 3 different sizes of roll-off dumpsters to choose from as well. And you probably see the red dumpsters around town. Remember, the roll-off dumpsters, the commercial dumpsters, like those can be anywhere. Now, residential, go check out the location, see if you're lucky enough to be a part of the trash pickup from Trash Rangers. But again, commercial roll-off dumpsters, they are there for everybody here in the greater Baton Rouge area. As far as sanitation, you need a portable restroom for your job site, for your event. They've got that covered as well. You can find all that information at TrashRangers.com.
Yeah, and I'm seeing a lot of these things put together as well for construction sites, job sites. If you are a contractor and you got a project happening, well, get the roll-off dumpster there to throw away for all the debris, and then next to it, get the portable toilet with the sanitation department. Those things have been going together a lot, and I see it around town. So you need roll-off dumpsters, commercial dumpsters, residential trash pickup right over there, TrashRangers.com.
As a business owner, you're always focused on how you can improve the bottom line. Well, when was the last time you shopped your insurance coverage? Insurance Network of Louisiana can help. If you're a business owner, let my friends at Insurance Network of Louisiana see if they can find you better coverage for less money. They always offer exceptional customer service and partner with only the best providers. So check them out online today at lainsurance.net.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
The experts at Hood Dental Care want you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays. A $376 value. With over 3,000 five-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care. Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And we always have other great giveaways for new patients. Check out hooddentalcare.com and schedule your appointment today.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet.
Stop.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
Kind of works with this song. Yeah.
What does?
Like the.
We can mash this up.
Yeah, I think we could. Yeah, it works. It works. I got some good news for your Keelan Russell card.
Come on, hit me with it.
He has got the 4th best odds to win the Heisman in the SEC. Actually ahead of Sam Levitt and John Mateer.
Someone's going to... Whoa.
Fall out of your chair over there, Matt?
Oh, my leg hit the handle, and I just dropped about 1.5 feet. Hey, guys, it's me.
Oh, my gosh. Help. I'm falling and I can't get up. You old son of a gun. Oh, my
Look, you're barely in the shot now, dude. Like, what are we doing
Hey,
here?
it's me, short Matt.
Oh, y'all. His face when he thought he was going down.
Oof. I'm glad I didn't go down.
Oh, my gosh. Taylor, I need you to clip that and slow-mo it.
Thought I was falling. This body hadn't fallen down in a while.
Because you ain't getting back up.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, gosh.
Vacation starting early.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I know. I'm out. This is my last day.
Anyways, hold on.
Take 2 weeks off and quit.
Hold on to that card.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to hold on to that card. If someone's going to win it outside of Sam, let's go Keelan.
Now, what do you do if they name Austin Mack the starter? Do you sell it immediately, or you
Oh,
still
no,
hold
hold.
on?
You hold, baby. You hold. This is a good enough card to where if you hold it, he does well. It's got to wait for the time. It's a 1-1 auto. Not a big deal.
Yeah, but he's not a Star Wars character, so does it even matter anymore?
Doesn't. Check this out. Boom. Darth Maul. Right here. Thanks for getting this ordered, Jake.
Yeah, why'd I have to order it again?
Because the guy blocked me. One of 3 people on eBay that have blocked me.
I've never, ever heard of anybody getting blocked on eBay,
I mean,
and I've been doing it for like 30 years.
I know. These nerds. They got intimidated.
Or 2 coming back.
Off the bench.
Intimidated by your AI profile picture.
Yeah. You question a couple prices, you get blocked.
All right, go to BayouAutomotive.com. Bayou Automotive, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. They've got a little bit of everything down there in Laplace, Louisiana, but you don't have to go to Laplace, Louisiana. Remember, they will deliver that vehicle to you. Now you can go and check out the lot. It is going to blow you away. But if you can't make it down there, it is okay. You can get that vehicle delivered to you off BayouAutomotive.com. Don't forget about the Black Widow package. If you want to be the showstopper, if you want to have the coolest vehicle in the lot, go check out those Black Widow packages at BayouAutomotive.com.
Bayou Automotive, BayouAutomotive.com. You can go right over there. And the thing that you have to think about, what we think about when we think of BayouAutomotive.com and talk to their team, is they just make the whole process of buying a new car easy. Everything is easy. They got 9 full-time drivers on staff, and they will drive the car too. You can buy it from the comfort of your home. It's just incredibly easy over there. So go check it out. If you're ready for a new ride, BayouAutomotive.com.
Raising Cane's is raising $1 million on National Chicken Finger Day for Chuck's charity, Kickstart Kids. Join us July 27th and help us continue Chuck Norris's legacy.
Chuck was a personal friend of Todd and the brand, and I know this would have meant the world to him.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
I've been in banking for over 35 years. I usually start about 7:30 in the morning, and I usually leave somewhere around 5, or if customers need me to meet them at their house or their business places, I don't mind going after hours. I have done churches, subdivisions, retail centers, hospitals, and nursing homes. And that's why we chose to live in this community, because of the values First American Bank has, that I can serve my community and my customers.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, welcome back in OTB, hour number 2 of the show. Always want to remind you about our friends over at Rouse's. Go to Rouse's.com today. Find that location that's convenient for you, the one that is nearest you, and that one that you're going to walk in and you're going to find the ultimate convenience. Right now, they got the breakfast bar. A little bit later on, guess what they got? The lunch bar, the salad bar, the sushi bar, pre-made meals and sides already ready to go. And that's every single day at your local Rouse's. But every store is going to have something a little bit different as far as specials, so that's why we want you to make sure you check out those weekly ads for your store. If you love local, they've got all of it, including perfect hydration. That is my high, in case you were wondering about that. You can pick that up there as well. Go to Rouse's and Rouse's.com.
You'll get a lot of my high. A lot.
Take it all off the shelf.
Take it all off the shelf.
Just take it all.
Supermarket sweep that thing.
You've told me to do something like that in the past.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sure.
One of the things I want to talk about, yesterday we didn't get a chance to hit on the Saints, and today I wanted to look at it from a schedule perspective. Because when you look at every schedule, at least for me, I'm always going to say, okay, well, which division are they going to play? Like, we know they're playing the NFC South. Like, duh, we know that. All right, so what else is it going to be? And so the Saints are going to play the North. All right, they're going to play the AFC North. They're going to play the NFC North. That's going to be the divisions that they match up with. And that can be a story of your season. Like, the AFC and the NFC West play each other this year. It's going to be incredible football. Poor Raiders and poor Cardinals. Like, they're having to play 7 games, against, or no, more than that. They're having to play, let's see, 9 games against really good teams. They're probably going to struggle in those games. Mm-hmm. So as I look at the NFC North, every team had a winning record last year in that division. Now, the AFC North, that's the wild card because we don't know anything about the AFC North. The Steelers, new head coach. The Ravens, new head coach. The Browns, forever and always a new head coach. Like, Zach Taylor and the Bengals are really the only thing that we kind of know. And even for that team, they made a lot of moves defensively through trades, free agency, and the draft. So it's kind of hard to look at it and figure out what that portion of it is going to be. But I can look at the NFC North and know that's going to be some difficult games. You start the season at Detroit. My conversations I've had with Dan Campbell at the Combine owners meetings, there's no really other way to put it. They're pissed off about how last year went. They felt like they underachieved.
Yeah.
And they're not Brendan Sorsby. They don't do this. They do this. And he's like, it was us. He's like, it's on me. I'm the head coach. I'm the leader of that team. We had opportunities, and we didn't take advantage of them, and that falls on me. So, like, that's the mode that they're in. They're going to be ready to go this year. It's one of the most talented rosters in the NFL. Okay, so that's the Detroit portion of that.
They start the year
on the road against Detroit.
Yeah, let me tell you that place, is it still Ford Field?
Yeah,
it's a hard place to play.
It's weird. It's a warehouse.
Even when they went 0-16, it was still a hard place to play.
We got our butts kicked in that stadium.
It doesn't matter how good we were at Green Bay.
Yeah,
we won a Super Bowl. We went 15-1. Going to Detroit was always a pain in the ass.
Yep, I agree with that. I only played there twice, and it was both times. It was not good. They play the Bears on the road this year. They play the Packers at home, and then the Vikings are at home as well. The Vikings, don't really know what you're going to get there. Obviously, that's going to be a little bit of a wild card with their quarterback situation. I still think it's a good roster. That's not going to be like a roll of helmets out there type game. The at Chicago in late November, that could be a really rough spot for you, depending on how Chicago's playing. Now, you got two people up here that are pretty high on the Chicago Bears. I think they're going to be a really good football team. There's things that I'm surprised they didn't do in the offseason, like add another edge rusher. They still could, and like Von Miller, guys like that are still out there. But Caleb Williams took a pretty big leap last year. Now, completion percentage is still under 60%. I think some of that's because of his style of play, and I think some of that's with him trying to continue to mature as an NFL quarterback. If that goes from 59% to 63%,
look out.
And that's not that big of a difference for him in his growth and development.
Yeah, and a lot. I mean, completion percentage is it's not just a quarterback stat. It's a offensive. That's a team stat. Like he doesn't have the superstar receiver. Now he's got some good tight ends. He's got some really good tight ends and a great offensive head coach,
two good running backs,
coordinator, right? Two good running backs. Now that's the one. I think I don't even want to say weak link because they're talented guys. They're just not that somebody you would look at and say, Rome Dunze isn't the guy that you're gonna be like, yeah, that's a number one guy.
I think Luther Burden could be.
Yeah, I know you do. And so those guys can make a step this year and be those dudes. So we'll see. But and then completion percentage is, of course, it falls on the shoulders of the quarterbacks. You got to be accurate. You got to throw a catchable ball. You got to make the right reads. You got to get the ball out of your hands and do all this and that. But it is a team stat when it comes down to it. So when you're talking 2, 3, 4% percentile, either in a worse way or better way,
right?
Like the way your guys play around you certainly make a big difference.
So then that takes us to the Green Bay Packers. Now, I don't know what Green Bay is going to be. I don't think they did a lot in the offseason. I thought they should do more in the offseason. They've got like a handful of number 2 receivers. Josh Jacobs has some off-the-field issues. We don't know if those are going to get cleared up. They made some interesting choices on fifth-year options for former first-round picks in Green Bay that have not been successful. So it's been an interesting offseason in Green Bay. I bring all that up to say, if you split with the NFC North, I think that means you're going to have a good season. And you might be like 2-2. If you lose to Detroit and Chicago and you beat Minnesota and Green Bay at home, with you getting to play the NFC South and the AFC North not being solidified right now like it always has been. I mean, think about this again. Almost whoever is listening to this show, it almost doesn't matter your age. You've seen 3 head coaches in the Pittsburgh Steelers in your lifetime. 3. They're about to have their 4th, right? That is the ultimate stability in that franchise. They finally have a new head coach. Mike Tomlin decided to step away. Like it's Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin, and most of our lifetime. So they're starting over. Right? Now, Mike McCarthy, he's still he's a Pittsburgh guy. He knows, the Steelers from growing up and all those things, but it's new. That's not norm. Harbaugh was the coach before we got into the NFL in Baltimore. He's just leaving. All right, so they're starting over with something new that they haven't had in a long time. And then again, Cleveland's forever rotating coaches. I hope Todd Monken does really well. I love Todd Monken. He's a great coach here, and I think he's a really good football coach. They got more quarterbacks than any team in the league, and they don't like any of them right now. Well, they might like them. They don't love them right now. So I think the AFC North, you can have some success. So I think the Saints season is going to come down to, can you split the games with the NFC North?
It's an interesting take and an interesting way to look at it.
Because you could go 3-1 against the AFC North, depending on how these teams kind of adapt to all the new. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm just saying if you would have played the AFC North 3 years ago, I would have said, oh, man, just try to get one.
Yeah. Realistically, though, Saints are going to win 7 to 9 games. It's going to come down how you play in your division because, I mean, you could win 8 games and be in the playoffs this year because of how weak your conference is or your division is. So, yeah, it could, like, to have a really great season, to potentially even think about maybe having a 10-win season, a double-digit win season. Yeah, you got to split with the North. You got to.
Yeah.
You got to, I mean, at least split with the AFC North. If not, get 3 of them. And then, of course, you play in a weak division. So you're going to play 3 teams that you can beat. You can beat Tampa. You can beat Atlanta. You can beat Carolina. You can beat those teams. You're not going to win them all. And I think it's, again, let's just bring it up. And I know I kind of bring this up, and it's like Debbie Downer over here. I get it. But it's like, you got to remember, the Saints were not good last year. They did good things. And they've done really good things in the offseason, the last 2 off seasons. But they, still, it's a progression. Like it's a, I don't know if we're going to take that.
They won 6 last year. Like 7 would be a disappointment.
Yeah, but it's still a baby step, right?
It's a tip.
Do you think it's going to be a giant step? You think you're going to win 10?
I had the Saints winning 9.
Yeah,
but going from 6 to 9.
I mean, that's a big jump.
Yeah,
it's a big jump. It really is. And I think everybody would be really
happy.
Your
roster is much better than it was, I think, than it was a year ago.
Yeah. But it is realistic in this division to go 8-9 to make the playoffs. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fair
happened
point.
Last year.
But certainly, yeah, you can draw it up, and it is a pretty favorable draw with those divisions just because you don't just like you laid it out. I mean, the Vikings are going to be the Vikings. You just never know. They're going to have a puncher's chance. We'll see what I think actually Kyler Murray's going to be good in that offense. I really do.
Better than what they had.
Yeah, better than 9. But I think let's not lose sight of the fact that Kyler is talented. So I think he will be a lot better now that he's out of Arizona. So we'll see. We'll see if that is going to be true. He might be terrible, but I think he's going to have a shot at reviving his career.
I do too. And I think Kevin O'Connell is one of the better head coaches that we have in the NFL. So
yeah, that's why I say it. You get it's just like Ben Johnson going to Chicago after Eberflusen or whatever his name was. Eberflus. Yeah, it's just it's a night and day difference for Caleb Williams. He had all the talent in the world, and you see it. He's more talented than any quarterback in the NFL.
More than Mahomes and Allen?
Well, it kind of depends on how you nobody's throwing the ball as hard or as fast or as that dude.
I mean,
and maybe that's not a good definition of talent. But I'm just saying
I'll back you up. What you're saying is nobody's going to ever go out there and just completely show him up.
No one's going to.
He's going to compete with the best.
Yeah. Y'all go out in shorts and throw and do a Elite 11 type style camp. He's not going to get beat by anybody.
Yeah. He's going to put on a show.
Yeah, he's going to put on a show. That's what I'm saying. But you put him with a guy like Ben Johnson who did the same thing, did amazing things with one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL, Jared Goff. But Jared Goff in talent level isn't on Caleb Williams' level. That doesn't mean you're a better quarterback.
Right.
Talent doesn't mean anything unless you can play discipline, play within the offense, take with the defense, get all the quarterback things, all the quarterback jargon. Talent is worthless unless you can do that. But if you match talent with that and a good offense, that's when you got something special. Anyway, yeah, I'll go with you. I think nine wins is realistic.
I'll say this real quick. I know we got to take a break. The Saints are better at receiver. The Saints are better at tight end. The Saints are better at the offensive line. The Saints are better at running back. And the Saints are better at quarterback this year. Would anybody have any argument to any of that?
As long as everybody's healthy at receiver.
Even if they're not, I'm taking Bryce Lance and Barryon Brown over Mason Tipton, Kevin Austin Jr., and Ronnie Bell.
Oh yeah,
and I hadn't seen them run a route in the NFL, and I feel strongly about that. Tight end position, you add Noah Fant and Oscar Delp. Offensive line, you add David Edwards and Jeremiah Wright. Quarterback, I say better because now you've got another year of Shuck. Obviously, those 8 games last year, you have a really good backup in Spencer Rattler, and then you sign another veteran in Zach Wilson. Running back, you still have the same running backs, and you add Travis Etienne Jr. They're better on every level of the offense. Defensively, you lose Demario Davis. That hurts. But I love Caden Ellis. He's not the same player. I'm not even going to pretend to act like he is. But Caden Ellis has a different skill set than Demario Davis. Interested to see how it plays out. You add Christian Miller to push your interior defensive line that was bad last year in the second round. You add a former top 10 pick to see what you can get out of him and Tyree Wilson. You sign back Cam Jordan. DBs, you lose a little there. You lost Lante Taylor in free agency. But my whole point is there's a lot of places the Saints team is better than they were a year ago. And I know it shouldn't be the most exciting thing to say. I think they can win 9 games. But after you won 6 last year and you play in a bad division, like Matt pointed out, 9 wins might not be the worst thing.
Yeah. Screw it, dude. 12 wins. You're right. They're better at every position except for DB.
So if they go from 6 to 9, it wouldn't be the craziest thing. Knew you couldn't handle that. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, OTB mailbag. Remember, you can get your OTB mailbag questions inside the chat. You also can get them on the text line. There's no way I remember this. 225-499-1045.
Yeah, nice.
Not a big deal. Get them in that way as well. Mailbag when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com. PelicanRoof.com is the website for our friends over at Pelican Roofing, and they are in Lafayette. They are in Baton Rouge, and not like they have one location in the middle. They drive back and forth. No, they have locations in both. And it's always important because we want to make sure that you know they're going to be there for your job in Lafayette and Baton Rouge and the surrounding areas, but also they're going to be doing things in those local communities as well. The first time I ever met with Pelican Roofing, the first thing they started with was community. Before we even got to anything they can do in the roofing game, which 600 plus 5-star reviews on their website, it was about community. It's about you, PelicanRoof.com.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com, PelicanRoof.com. If you need, maybe it's just a roof repair. Maybe it's a complete replacement. Maybe you have a job and you're building, maybe adding on to your home, whatever. And you need the best roofing company in all of Louisiana. Well, go check out PelicanRoof.com. And they also got financing options right there to help you out. We know it's a big decision financially for you and your family, so let them help you every step of the way. PelicanRoof.com.
Hey everybody, Drew Brees here. Over the years, I've learned that the best teams are built on trust, preparation, and doing things the right way. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to announce that the Breeze Dream Foundation and I are partnering with Parish Construction and Roofing. Together, we are committed to helping families prepare for hurricane season. That's why Parish Construction and Roofing, the Breeze Dream Foundation, and WAFB are partnering to provide one capital area family with a brand new fortified roof. Visit WAFB.com/contest to enter the giveaway and view official rules and eligibility requirements. Because stronger homes build stronger communities.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
My name's Mike Krumholt, and I've been with First American Bank for 4 years. What makes First American Bank special is we're able to offer all the products and services that any other big bank can offer. What sets us apart is being able to give that small town feel that someone can pick up the phone and they can talk to someone or stop by the branch and get excellent customer service.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at Sunequip.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Before we get to a little OTB mailbag, I always want to remind you about our friends over at Tommy's.
Go Tommy's!
Tommy's, windows, doors, and siding. Go Tommy's.com. G-E-A-U-X. Tommy's with a Y.com. When you go to the website, you'll clearly see the difference. Award-winning difference every year in the Angie Super Service Award since 2016. Best windows in Baton Rouge this year in the Advocate. That went to Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. And they also, well, they can install those gutters at your home as well. It's another thing that they offer over at Tommy's. Go Tommy's.com. All right, let's get to a little OTB mailbag.
I have this special delivery for off the bench. And look, it is marked most urgent.
They'll be writing to you.
The internet.
What the is the internet?
Hashtag OTB mailbag. Matt, this actually might be a tough one for you to answer because you didn't grow up here. Alondra, too. Favorite New Orleans Saint growing up?
Drew Brees.
It is. Yeah, that makes sense for you.
Deuce
for
McAllister.
Sure. That's a good
for
one.
me.
Craig Ironhead Hayward for me.
Who's that guy that headbutted the wall?
Cal Turley?
Turley.
Yeah, let's go with him.
He was awesome.
I met him at the Super Bowl. Huge.
Huge?
Huge.
He's a unit.
Yeah.
San Diego State? Aztec?
Doing great work pairing up vets with a dog, like service dogs.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. He's a huge surfer.
Yeah.
Big into surfing. Which can you imagine seeing
He
that
was great
large
vibes.
human?
Yeah.
He is good vibe.
Yeah.
Can
he
you
was
imagine
really,
that large
really
human
nice.
coming at you like on
No.
a surfboard though?
Surfboard.
Oh no.
No.
It was like a week of
Queen
us
Bee.
doing drunken love. Did you see that she returned?
She returned where?
Well,
Where'd she go?
she hasn't really done a lot of tours or whatever, but I guess I meant Rihanna. She came out with Jay-Z the other day because Jay-Z was doing a concert
All
with
right.
3 shows in Yankee Stadium or something like
Nice.
that, and she came
Queen
out.
Bee came out?
Queen Bee came out and did Drunken Love.
Surfboard?
And then she did Surfboard, and then Riri came out.
Riri?
Yeah.
What'd she do?
Whatever she wanted.
Now she just what song?
Mhm.
She did Run This Town.
Okay.
And then Better Have My Money.
Oh, nice. God, man, I remember that song was in my head for like a week.
Awesome.
Yes.
We need to put it back in our heads.
Some great Saints names: Ricky Jackson, legend; Joe Horn, legend;
I'm seeing
Morton
Pat
Anderson.
Swilling.
Pat Swilling was a legend.
Which kind of a forgotten Dome Patrol member.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I couldn't point New Orleans out on a map when I was growing up.
It's like right next to you. Same state over.
Tunnel vision.
Hashtag OTB mailbag, best Saints linebacker ever, Sam Mills.
Sam Mills.
Love Sam Mills.
Honestly, you go look at the totality of his career, DeMario put up good numbers.
Yeah, I mean,
Jonathan Vilma was big on the Super Bowl run for him.
Manti Te'o. What? Brian Kelly's guy.
It is.
Hashtag OTB mailbag.
Brian Kelly handled that whole situation.
Last year versus Florida, Caden Durham had a 51-yard run to end the game. Do you remember what type of play that was? Read an article yesterday that called it a power set. That article was
That
wrong.
article was stupid.
Yeah. And look, I don't know who wrote the article. I don't know what it wasn't a power. LSU didn't run a power.
They could have had a guard pulling, but it probably pulling
Could have been a counter.
Yeah, it's probably there wasn't a guard pulling this past year by himself, which would be a power. So it was either a guard and a.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Probably tight end pulling.
Yeah, that was the play where they did Pyburn offset fullback.
It's gonna take me some time to find it. Not a lot of time, but it'll take me some time to find it. But I'll find it.
We'll look at it. We'll come back and
look it up
report
during the break.
Hey, look, and if it was a power, we'll blame it on somebody else.
It wasn't a power because I had a full conversation
it
with their offensive coordinator or their former offensive
So
coordinator.
that's the problem. You got to be careful
and
reading articles sometimes.
There's a reason they didn't run power. They said they didn't have the guards to do it,
Early.
which is even worse.
That's insane.
We forgot to practice it, so we're not going to install it now.
Ooh, Von Dunbar is a good name.
Early OT. Oh, well, I guess it's not early anymore, but they sent this earlier. At SEC Media Days, can Flynn hit Sark with the following question? Coach, any idea who your starting quarterback will be? A lot of people are asking.
I might steal
think
that idea.
That actually is really good.
Yeah.
I might actually steal that, and then when I get him, be like, hey, all right, Coach, so I know y'all have got a quarterback competition going on this fall. Who do you think right now has the upper hand?
Yeah.
I think
That's
that's good.
Shout out to this guy.
Yeah.
Like, Hester, I knew you had CTE, but damn.
Respect to that.
He actually laughed. He has a good sense of humor. He'd get it. There's some that would not get that at SEC.
Man, I was laying in bed. You ever had this? I was laying in bed last night.
All right, Lance.
And I was like, yeah. I got kind of sad. No, I came up with this great question I was going to ask everybody. For that, it was like middle of the night, so I didn't write it down. Can't remember what it is.
No, well, why would you tell us this? What was the point in that?
Because I want y'all to know how great of ideas I have.
But
she didn't give
we
us
don't
the
know
idea.
what the idea is.
Yeah.
It was a good idea. Y'all would have loved it.
Hard to tell.
All right.
Just believe me.
Trust me, bro.
I'm going to believe the guy that consistently gets unked.
You got
Man.
unked. You did get unked.
It's fair.
Because you're super reliable. OTB mailbag. Matt, where do you do your High Rocks training? And would you consider coming to a Saturday workout with us at Elite?
At Elite, they do High Rocks there?
I don't know. Ask
I don't know.
Jake.
I did it at Red Sig Health and Performance, bro. I got Andrew.
You don't. We do.
You don't even Elite. That's crazy.
I do. I would Elite like multiple times a week.
We make you a certified athlete.
They make you a hybrid rock star?
Are you trying to say the training we do is not good?
No, I'm trying. It's elite.
Thank you.
I just not out there doing. I'm not trying to get my speed up.
You need to. Slow ass.
I'm fast. I took off sprinting the other day. Smoked my kids.
I'd hope
Heck
so.
yeah.
Hemi didn't have a chance.
Pushing Lacey down. Oh my gosh. I'm watching. Guys, we'll break it down there. It's not even. The fact that that's called a power pisses me off, actually. I just watched it.
I'm dead.
I'm mad. All right. OTB mailbag. Besides yourself, who's your favorite LSU player ever? Myself's not my favorite LSU player ever. Anyways, Kevin Falk. It's Kevin Falk.
Oh, growing up.
I mean, Kevin Falk.
It can be anybody. You don't
Kevin,
have to be grown up.
Kevin Falk. No. I mean, because Jarvis Landry's up there.
I
for me.
loved watching Jamal Adams. That was my
Jamal's
guy
up
for a
there.
while.
Jamal's up there for sure.
Honey Badgers.
Honey Badgers.
Like one of my
God,
goats,
Honey
so
Badgers. I was in the
I
NFL
love
being
Tyron.
like,
Honey Badger's like
fanboying over Honey
that's like a
Badger.
chalk answer for sure. Joseph Adai, Michael Clayton.
Joe Adai in the moment, like as far as teammates, was my favorite.
Yeah, go back watch some of the things that he did with his body.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty incredible. Michael Clayton was always fun. Play the wide receiver position very physically.
Spears was fun to watch. He was great to me as a freshman too. When he
always
didn't
enjoyed
have to be.
Skylar Green growing up.
Yeah,
Skylar's a good one.
Uh-huh.
But I
Glenn
truly
Dorsey.
believe if it wasn't for Kevin Falk, LSU would have never had the run that we've had.
He was the first big time.
He stayed at home when nobody else was staying
Mm-hmm.
at home. Nobody during that time. Everybody was going to Florida State or Miami or elsewhere. They weren't going to LSU, and he made it cool to go to LSU. And then they started something during that generation that they built a little bit here, built a little bit here. Then Coach Saban gets here. He realizes what this place can be, brings in Jimbo and Muschamp and all, and then it became what it is today. And I truly believe that was because Kevin Falk decided to stay at LSU.
Mm-hmm. This was like Hunt's question the other day, right? That was his poll question for us all.
Yeah.
Yeah, my answer was
I think
from
it was
Jamarcus Russell.
It was favorite athletes. It wasn't just football. Because I want to say I said Kevin Falk, Todd Walker, and Stromae Swift. I said 3. Your answer was great, though. Because you did watch Jamarcus a lot.
I got a front row seat. Good player. Better than being behind a bad player.
A play off that. Who is the most underrated LSU football player of all time? Maybe one that we haven't ever heard of. That'd be hard to give you one that you've never heard of. Maybe one that didn't get celebrated as much.
Couple come to mind. I always thought Craig Lawson was an underrated safety.
Oh, that's a good.
Always in position.
Pool there.
Never really got talked about. Never had the fanfare. I think Danny Etling was
I got my
underrated.
answer.
Just because he kind of gets forgotten. Because you had awful QB play before him. Then you go directly into Joe Burrow. He kind of gets forgotten, but Danny was important for the time. He helped the Orgeron era kind of come in. I mean, he won a lot of games for you.
Mettenberger too. I mean, doesn't get talked about too much, but that was in that decade of quarterback purgatory, certainly. And then all of a sudden there was that, that they had that 1 year, right? And when Mettenberger was really good. And we for this question, we would kind of default back to the teams that we were on because we knew the roster through and through. But players like Curtis Taylor, Harry Coleman, guys like that, just huge. And we could probably go down the list and keep naming guys.
I have my answer because I can do that too, and I'm with you. Curtis Taylor and Harry Coleman.
I think
are great
both y'all
examples.
starting corners.
Jonathan Zenon. How about Jonathan Zenon?
Zenon and Travis
Zenon
Jackson.
was so good.
Jesse Daniels with the year before.
I got an answer though, and I think it's going to be my final answer. For me, most underrated LSU football player, Saron Black.
Great player.
Really good answer.
Saron had 53 starts at LSU at left tackle for some really good football teams.
Really good. A lot of them.
And he would have played in the NFL, but he literally he gave all of his knees.
He gave every single piece of cartilage
that he had
LSU.
To LSU.
It
High
just
school
disappeared.
teammate?
High school teammate.
Yeah.
How about that? So I was a senior. Saron Black was a sophomore in high school, and another sophomore. Do you remember? At my high school, Brandon Pettigrew, tight end that played for the Lions for a long time.
Pretty good little team.
Now, Saron played.
They'd have better quarterback play.
Brandon Pettigrew blew his ACL out in our scrimmage before the season started, so I never got to really throw to him.
Yeah.
He still had a long NFL career.
Yeah. He had a long, very good. We played him many times.
With the Lions, right?
Yeah, for the Lions. Yep.
Saron would have absolutely been.
I got
pro.
Pretty sure he got recruited. He was recruited at least. He didn't sign because he was probably the 05 class. He was recruited by Les Miles because he went to Oklahoma State. Some good answers here in the chat. Jarrett Lee, Brandon Taylor, Greg Brooks, Chad Jones, Matt Mock. Yeah, baby.
Ron Brooks.
That's a good one. We got 1 year or 2 years with Ron?
I think one.
One maybe.
Because he was one of the.
I got another one. Perry Riley.
Played another guy who had a good NFL career. I mean, he was next to Shep for a little while. He was next to Derry Beckwith. Kind of got overlooked, but he was really good.
Beckwith.
We could go on forever.
Yeah,
I mean, this is LSU. It's just different. Get it?
Tell me, what do you mean?
It's just different. No explanation. Hashtag trademark.
All right. Apologize. That was fun going down memory lane and naming old teammates. I'll throw one more out there. Charles Scott. Charles was very underrated. Any running back discussion would talk about other people, including myself, and it should have been talking more about Charles. Charles was a baller. Anywho's. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, if you've been putting off a bathroom remodel because, well, you think it takes weeks and it's going to turn your house into a construction zone, think again. Bath Fitter of Baton Rouge custom builds every tub and shower to fit your space with no messy demolition and, in most cases, installation in just 1 day. Plus, it's backed by a lifetime warranty. So, stop settling for that outdated bathroom. Get your free consultation set up today at bathfitter.com. Or remember, you can visit Bath Fitter of Baton Rouge. You can go see them in their showroom. It's going to blow you away what they can do in such a short period of time. A complete transformation, bathfitter.com.
Yeah, it's like why have over 2 million people trusted their bath remodels to Bath Fitter? Well, when a normal day is anything but normal, we fit your schedule with our unique tub over tub process installed in just a day. And that's with no demolition. We are proud to be partners with Bath Fitter, so go check them out, bathfitter.com, bathfitter.com.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith with Locke Meredith Sean Fagan & Associates. We take great pride in educating our clients about their rights. Whether you're injured at work or while you drive, call our office at 272-5555. Knowledge is power, and you should know your rights after an injury.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan of Locke Meredith Sean Fagan & Associates. When insurance companies have been unfair, we've never been afraid to go to trial. Fighting hard to protect your rights, we never settle a case out of convenience. We only settle when it's right for you. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call.
Eagle 98.1, the rock station. Home of the Woody Show in the morning. Scotty Mack with Rock at Work. Michelle Southern with Southern Rock. Home of LSU sports since 1998. And rock for Baton Rouge since 1985. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. To join our VIP fan club, text ROCK to 225-499-9898. Eagle 98.1, the rock station.
I'm Billy Schmidt, and I've been with First American Bank for 13 years. I have a passion of getting to know customers, getting to know their journeys, getting to know their stories, and being a small part of that, and just continuing that, and taking those relationships and expanding out into the community, just to make First American a household name. And people look at us and say, hey, what's special about you guys? You're part of a family.
Hey everybody, Drew Brees here. Over the years, I've learned that the best teams are built on trust, preparation, and doing things the right way. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to announce that the Breeze Dream Foundation and I are partnering with Parish Construction and Roofing. Together, we are committed to helping families prepare for hurricane season. That's why Parish Construction and Roofing, the Breeze Dream Foundation, and WAFB are partnering to provide one capital area family with a brand new fortified roof. Visit WAFB.com/contest to enter the giveaway and view official rules and eligibility requirements. Because stronger homes build stronger communities.
Hey, it's Matt Moscona. Look, back pain can sideline you from the things you love. That's why I trust Dr. Kevin McCarthy and the team at the Spine Center of Louisiana. Dr. McCarthy doesn't just treat symptoms. He gets to the root of the problem. From advanced injection therapy to minimally invasive surgery, they've got the expertise to get you back in the game. With 5 locations across Louisiana, including right here in Baton Rouge, quality care is close to home. Call the Spine Center of Louisiana or visit spinecenterla.com.
As a business owner, you're always focused on how you can improve the bottom line. Well, when was the last time you shopped your insurance coverage? Insurance Network of Louisiana can help. If you're a business owner, let my friends at Insurance Network of Louisiana see if they can find you better coverage for less money. They always offer exceptional customer service and partner with only the best providers. So,
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
Hello. What's happening? Welcome back in. OTB. Our Tuesday show is brought to you by our friends over at Community Steel, communitysteelco.com. Buildings, sheeting, components in Gonzales, Louisiana, servicing the entire greater Baton Rouge area and really beyond. Check out a full list of the map that they can service, communitysteelco.com. All right, Tate, you want to pull that play up? This is the play that was called a power play. It's not a power play. If you could roll it just a little bit here, Tate, pause it. There's no pulling guard, and there's no, you got two, like you could try to say maybe like you're acting like those two tight end fullbacks are like the two pullers, and then you got a little bit of a down action here. So maybe you could kind of say it's counter-like, but still it's not a counter run. The running back doesn't try to buy time to get the people in front of him. His A-gap landing point shouldn't – it would be more of a B-gap landing point. So it's really – and, Matt, you called it during the break. It's not any of that. It's just like a goal line run.
It's a short yardage goal line run. I mean, it's like –
it's a lead.
Yeah, you wash down. That's what I was going to say. It's a lead with an extra guy. You wash down one side and you have two guys. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, there's only so many places for human beings to go, so many directions, so many ways to lead up and try to get to the second level. At the end of the day, if you stopped it when everybody gets to the line of scrimmage, I mean, it might look a little counter-ish, according to this front. Now, go back. Can you it's hard to rewind. We get the film up. I want that cowboy remote. Like, this is kind of what we were talking about a little bit earlier, pre-snap, on the pre-snap look. It is a jam front. So there's a head-up nose on defense tackle, and there's 2-3 techniques. So what's one good way? And this is a terrible defensive front. I mean, it's just awful. Like sometimes in college football, it's just like, what are we doing? It's like this defensive coordinator should have been fired on the spot. Now this could have been an alignment situation. I don't know if you can go back like a second or two, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. They have a huge hole right here. This guy's lined up on the outside hip of this guy, and he's still going up the field. It's ridiculous. So you should, every time you run a play against this defense, you should score a touchdown.
Yeah.
Basically. Or get caught from behind from a backside defensive back or something, because they're not lined up correctly. And have you ever seen a jam front, Jacob, in a short yardage situation where you put all hats inside the most outside guy of the offensive
you would
player?
typically you'd want some kind of leverage on the line of scrimmage
because
I'm assuming this guy maybe
this guy's wrong. One of these two guys is wrong, or maybe this. Look how far he's lined up over here against something with a tight end.
This guy's running off the field.
He's running off the field. He shouldn't be running off the field. So like, look, you're looking at this. You're looking at your chops because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potential blockers on the left side against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defensive players, but every single hat on defense is inside the outermost hat of LSU's tight end right here. I mean, in fact, you could make the argument that they're all inside or at least head up to the tackle's helmet. So all you got to do is exactly what they do. They wash the lineman down, and you got two guys pulling around the outside. I mean, you should score 100% of the time you run this play.
I think he got pretty close to scoring. Let's run this in its totality. Let's see if he gets. We got an angle. We got an angle.
What did I say? You either score or you get caught by a backside defensive back.
Yeah. But that's all that play was. So
it wasn't a power.
It was not in any way, shape, or form a power. But
it was very powerful.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can use that, but no. So not to hate on whatever article you read.
No, we hating on it because that guy's dumb.
But no, it's not a power. They didn't run a single power last year.
He's probably intelligent. He's a writer. I mean, not all of us can be published writers. You know what I mean?
Because you are.
He's just football
Some
dumb.
of us published artists.
Published artists.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry. Taylor, have you ever written an article? Jeez.
No chance.
It's been published.
Again.
Once.
Again, I'll give you the breakdown. Outside zone 27% of the time, inside zone 34% of the time, duo 15% of the time, and they ran counter 11% of the time. Most of the time that was with Xavier Thomas, a receiver. 3% draw, 1% pull lead, and again, 0 powers. Not a 1. Goose egg. So,
this year, it's going to be a good year. Going to be a good year.
They'll run more powers
Today. They don't even practice.
In the first quarter next year than they ran all season.
I hope he trolls Brian Kelly, runs at first play.
Because, certainly he realized, they watch tape, and they have to have, noticed that on tape.
They game planned against this for a week, and they probably laughed.
To kind of give you the diversity of Ole Miss's run game last year, by the way, they almost ran double. Not almost double. It's like 340 to 552 in favor of Ole Miss. So not that far away, actually, when I say that out loud. The amount of runs just in general to kind of go back. And they play more games, I get that, but still to kind of give you an idea of this being a run-first offense. And just because it's fast-paced doesn't mean it's air raid. They ran 539 times last year. 10% outside zone, 28% inside zone, 26% a man scheme, 14% power, 12% counter. To kind of give you an idea, it's called diversity in your run game. It's a crazy thought. It's a wild thing, and I cannot wait to see it in Tiger Stadium.
What? Diversity in the running game?
Yes.
Do you think that we're all going to be like, oh, my God, not again when it's 2nd and 1? 9 yards is the worst thing we could do on first down. Absolutely. Most people would celebrate 9 yards on first down, but it was just brutal.
I feel better about it, Matt.
It's like coaches trying to figure out how to get 1 yard. It's like a gerbil on a wheel.
And the quarterback's in play now, too, to be a runner.
You can do that?
Yep.
In college football?
Yep.
You can.
Actually, any level of football.
Not flag.
At elite, you can if you get rushed.
It's true. It's true.
All right, we're going to take a break before we get even more sad about what it was a year ago. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go see our friends over at Russell Pools. RussellPools.com is the website, Russell Pool Company. We're actually going to go see them today. We're going to sit down, have a little coffee with Russell Pools, chat it up. I'm sure they're going to tell us about how incredible the summer's been for them because, every project that they have is incredible. If you go to the website, you'll see exactly what we're talking about because they can customize your pool to exactly what your dream is. And the cool thing about it is if you have a dream, but maybe you want to add something you saw on their website, they can do that as well. It is all about you. It's all about your design with their expertise touch. Go to RussellPools.com.
That's right. The best custom pool company in all of Louisiana is Russell Pools. RussellPools.com. Go check them out. They got 2 landscape architects on staff right over, which sets them apart from every other pool company because they can take your dream from reality. They can draw it, they can engineer it, they can build it, they can maintain it, they can literally do everything and do it the best. RussellPools.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
Raising Cane's is honoring Chuck Norris on National Chicken Finger Day. For every box combo sold on July 27th, Cane's is donating $1 to Chuck's Foundation. Kickstart Kids.
Parrish Construction and Roofing. Trusted by champions, built for Louisiana.
Do business with someone you know. Parrish Construction and Roofing.
Parrish Construction and Roofing. ParrishBuilt.com.
Hey, it's Matt Moscona. Look, back pain can sideline you from the things you love. That's why I trust Dr. Kevin McCarthy and the team at the Spine Center of Louisiana. Dr. McCarthy doesn't just treat symptoms. He gets to the root of the problem. From advanced injection therapy to minimally invasive surgery, they've got the expertise to get you back in the game. With 5 locations across Louisiana, including right here in Baton Rouge, quality care is close to home. Call the Spine Center of Louisiana or visit spinela.com and tell them Matt sent you.
Eagle 98.1, the rock station. Home of the Woody Show in the morning. Scotty Mack with Rock at Work. Michelle Southern with Southern Rock. Home of LSU sports since 1998. And rock for Baton Rouge since 1985. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. To join our VIP fan club, text ROCK to 225-499-9898. Eagle 98.1, the rock station.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
What are you laughing
at? Easy in the chat here. He reminded us that we forgot to give our obligatory reminder to everybody when we talked about film that sluggo means slant and go.
Did I miss that last year?
No.
Or was it just like everybody that
breaks down film says, yeah, slant and go. Anyway, inside joke. Only I thought it was funny.
I guess I missed everybody. I mean, it feels like now that you say it, it's like tickling something up there.
Mm-hmm.
The sluggo route.
No,
they slant and go.
The joke was that every time we did film and y'all said it was a sluggo route, you'd be like, which is a slant and go?
Slant and go. Yeah, you
got to explain what a sluggo is every time.
Orlovsky does that all the time. I'm thinking, the more I think about it, the funnier it is.
See, I always feel like I get in trouble a little bit because I don't I'll say something and then it's like not everybody knows what that is.
Yeah.
I'll never forget my first, well, not my first because I did it fill-ins here and there, but one of my first times that I did the call for LSU, I was like, they're in the A gap, and my man Jim Nickel, who I love, was like, hey, not everybody knows what the A gap is. And the first thought in my brain was, if they don't know what the A gap is, they probably shouldn't be listening to the radio call. It's but he's probably right, to some extent. But I'm like, it's the A gap. Every Pee Wee football team in America goes A gap, B gap, C gap, right?
That's the problem. If you don't know A, you don't know any of the other ones.
That's true.
So I'm going ABC to the right, 1, 2, 3 to the left.
We just did A
Really?
on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
We had a way. I don't remember. I mean, gosh, too many offenses to remember the Sunset Acres offense. But
or strong A, weak A.
Yeah, I think that's what
weak AF.
I think it was wherever the formation was, right? And strong A, weak B, whatever.
Super fun. Man, this just reminds me of how close we are to football. That was so much fun breaking down just that one little video. Wasn't even really breaking it down. It was just calling out some writer and calling out the defense coordinator for Florida, how bad he was, based off one play. Well,
that was real bad. Really poor. I don't really know what he was trying to do, to be honest.
Off the bench.
I guess lose his job, which they did.
Bingo.
So,
not a coach left on those two teams.
It's very fair. All right. Go see our friends over at Pala Group, PALAgroup.com, because remember, they are looking for experienced vessel fitters. Right now, if you can read blueprints, fit ASME pressure vessels, and take pride in quality craftsmanship, Pala wants to hear from you. Right now, experienced vessel fitters can earn a $1,000 hiring bonus after just 30 days of employment. You'll also get excellent pay, steady overtime with work secured well into 2027, full bennies, paid vacation, and employee ownership through Pala's ESOP program. Pala, employee-owned, relationship-driven, PalaGroup.com.
Yeah, if you are like a skilled tradesman and looking for a great opportunity to work with a great company, a company that is employee-owned, go to PalaGroup.com, PalaGroup.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Are you ready for an internet experience that actually keeps up with you? Then you're ready to step into a new kind of reliability with Rev Fiber. When your internet works, the possibilities open up, and suddenly everything feels more connected, just the way it should be. Seamless enough to keep up with every swipe and every click, anywhere you are. So leave the buffering behind. 100% fiber, 0% runaround, where support is still personal. Rev Fiber. Visit revfiber.com.
People think it's all about game day.
Let's go!
But the real work happens in the off season.
Spring practices, early lifts,
Extra reps.
And we need a healthcare team that works as hard as we do.
At FML Health, our lay of the lake, we take care of LSU football year-round.
so we can do what we do best.
We trust the lake.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
I can't stand it. I know you're with it. I'm a
Hello. What's happening? Welcome back in. OTB. Matt.
What's up?
There's only one Gators that we allow on this show. What Gators would that be?
It's not Tebow. It's not. It's not. I think it's Gin Gators.
It is Gin Gators.
With a Z.
With a Z. GinGators.com is the website. Throughout South Louisiana, they're going to be able to help you out. And look, storm season, right? We know it is coming. So go make sure that you have everything ready to go when you work with Gin Gators. Get that ultimate peace of mind with Gin Gators. Because when the power goes out, you hear that sweet little hum. And that is that whole home generator coming on from our friends over at Gin Gators. GinGators with a Z.com. All right, it is Tuesday. It is 9 a.m., so you know what that means. Our guy Nick Underhill back from his travels to parts unknown. Who knows where he went? He was gone for a long time, but he's back with us now. Nicholas, how we doing, sir?
Because of whatever the setup was.
Right. Well, we hate Gators here on this show. I don't think we try to hide that. So the fact that we let them on the show, it was a big deal.
Big deal.
That's how good they are, Nick, because, well, we hate all forms of Gators here on this show.
All right. Well, that's fair. That's fair.
Thank you. How was your vacation, sir?
It was good. It was good. Glad to be back. Ready for training camp. Final countdown here was today, 15 days away. Camp's coming. I'm excited, man. I can't wait to see what this team's going to be. First time in a very long time that I think there's genuine excitement going into a season. We had like the fake excitement, I think, with the beginning of the Derek Carr era, and then you remembered, that was what it was. But I think this time it's
it was the Derek Carr era.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened? What are you talking about?
I think this time it's real. I think there's real excitement this time.
So we were looking at the schedule, and one of the things, at least for me, I don't want to speak for Matt, that I would always look at whenever we got our schedule was, okay, which divisions are we going to play? Like, we know we're playing our division, but what are we going to get in the NFC and the AFC? And the Saints are going to have the North, the AFC, NFC North. And we were taking a look at, maybe some of the different games. And for me, like, the NFC North is what it is. Like, we're not going to sugarcoat it. Every team had a winning record. It's going to be very tough for the Saints. Now, the AFC North, on the other side of it, a lot of unknown. New coaches everywhere but Cincinnati. So when you take a look at that for this Saints team, I almost feel like if you split with the NFC North, that could be you getting to 9 wins if you did just that, because I think you're going to have some success against the AFC North.
Yeah, I mean, I think the way that sets up, too, is the schedule. Look, I think one of the big differences between this team and previous editions of the team is when you look at the schedule this year, like, I think the way it starts out is really tough. Detroit and then Baltimore, like, very, very likely, very possible that they end up 0-2 to start. I think this team 2 years ago, man, you remember how they started that season? They were so strong. They came out the gates, the first 2 games. It was unbelievable. Yeah. They were scoring points at a rate where you had to compare them to the 2007 Patriots to find like a comp. And that was like the best offense of all time, how they started that season. And then they lose a couple games and they fall apart and they just weren't mentally tough. And it was like, here we go again attitude. And they were kind of just waiting the whole time for things to fall apart. I think this team's built in a way where they can endure an 0-2 start. And I think they're young and dumb in all the right ways to where they can go through that, maintain positivity, and find their way back. So I think the build of the team's important. The NFC North, definitely tough. The AFC is going to be determined by a lot of factors. I mean, you're playing the Bengals in November. I mean, is Burrow going to be on the field at that point? Like, that's a question every year for them. That could be a really tough game, or it could be, a gimme, depending on how that kind of sets up. So, yeah, there's a lot of factors there. But the schedule overall, like, you look at it, the average strength of opponent, and this is always a BS stat because it changes every year from beginning of the season to the end. But, like, I don't think it's a murderer's row or anything. I just think the way some of these things are set up are a little bit tough. Like, there's some longer road trips in the back half. I think the start's tough. It's weird. You play 2 games and then you're 3 at home, and then you're in New York, and then straight from New York you're going to Paris. Like, that could end up being a tough swing where maybe you aren't looking at the Giants and Steelers on paper. And then coming back, you got the bye, and then I think the Browns after that. That doesn't look like a tough stretch, but like that New York to Paris swing could be weird for them too. So I think this team has the
5
mental
away games too right after that.
Yeah, I think this team has like the mental fortitude to to get through some tough stuff and figure it out, especially in the back half. I think it kind of opens up a little bit if you just look at opponents. But yeah, I think it's yeah. I mean, there's going to be some challenges there for sure with the Norths, but yeah, if they can find their way through it, I think they'll be okay.
Young and dumb in all the right ways. I like that. That's very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Not broke though. Not like the song. They're not broke.
yeah, no doubt.
Khaled.
Okay, so I was going to ask a question, but you got me piqued my interest right there with what you're talking about. So they got the mental. You think they got the mental fortitude to withstand a tough part of the schedule, withstand early losses. Why do you think that?
I mean, we saw it last year. Like they started out one win and found their way back, but in the locker room, look, this is it's a very kumbaya locker room, like more so than any I've ever seen in my life. Last year, I've been covering the league since 2010, and it's guys sitting around singing 2000s R&B songs like Mario, and just in the back corner.
Don't
of the
tempt me
locker
with a
room.
good time.
Yeah, like just stuff like that, man. Like they just felt more together than I've ever seen a team in bad times too, which, you can fake that stuff. I think culture is like the biggest lie in sports, and you guys can correct me on that, but I think every team that's good has good culture, and every team that's bad, not every team, but most teams that are bad have bad culture. I think there's assholes that are great teammates when a team's good, and as soon as things turn bad, they become the most toxic people in the world.
Yeah.
So I think winning hides a lot of stuff. And I think you actually saw good culture poking through at a time where this team was really bad, and they were still together, still having fun. There wasn't finger pointing. For someone in my position, there isn't the 12:30 a.m. text from a grumpy player on Sunday night after a loss, like trying to air people out and stuff like that. I mean, just none of that was happening. So I think that they're positive enough right now, and I think a lot of that comes from Kellen Moore. I think a lot of times teams are built in the image of the coach, and like he's a very positive, happy-go-lucky type of person, and I think the team kind of took on his personality. Now, how much mileage do you get out of that? That's debatable. Obviously, I think maybe it even changes this year because there's some level of expectation of at least a march towards success, if not success itself. But I just think we saw things last year that felt unfakeable, that make me believe that they could drop to and kind of be in there. And like I said, we've been around teams that have lost a couple games in a row when they had every reason to believe, and it just quickly fell apart.
Now, one of the other things that we were talking about with this team, like this year compared to the team you're talking about last year, if we're looking offensively, I think they're better at receiver, tight end, offensive line, quarterback, and running back. Like, I truly believe that. They've added pieces to every one of those rooms. Now, the quarterback room they've added, but it's more about the development another year for Tyler Shuck after those 8 games. But I don't really know how you could argue against it. I mean, now defensively, it's a little bit of a different subject. I mean, you lost some DBs that you didn't really replace, and Caden Ellis is a different player than Demario Davis. But offensively, they feel like they are going to be better on every single level.
Totally agree on that. Like, there's no way that the offense can't be better. You add a top 10 receiver, you add 2 tight ends, you add David Edwards to the mix. Fuaga and Banks got another year of seasoning and growth, especially Banks getting the year 2. Typically, you see people get better in that area. Shuck should be better. I think HM makes a huge difference at running back. The thing on offense is just, Tyler got sacked 31 times and only played in 9 games. Like, that number has to change drastically. But the offensive line, I think, helps with that. Red zone's got to be way better. That was something that was terrible. And then those first drives, I don't know what the answer is there. That was the weirdest thing really ever, like that they just couldn't score points. I think with Shuck starting to average 1.11 points per opening drive, like that's got to change too. But I think all those things kind of take care of themselves. I think red zone gets better with better weapons. He was good in the red zone at Louisville, so I don't think that's like a fatal flaw in him. The defense, I don't know. I've been looking at this team for like in a parked position for so long that I think I've talked myself into believing that the defense is going to be better and good, which is kind of what you start out and you just kind of, I don't know, things go away over time. We're about to find out. I think there's reasons to worry and there's reasons not to. I just, man, it's just such a huge question in the secondary. Like, we don't know anything about Sanker in the slot.
Yeah.
this weekend, I went back over and looked at, like, he had 368 snaps, I think, at Virginia in the slot. And like, I went through and I watched all of them, and there's some stuff to feel good about and there's some stuff to feel bad about. So I think that's going to determine a lot on the team. I've kind of talked myself into a position where I think adding Ellis gives you things, and maybe it ends up being a wash this year, but that might be like a stupid point of view because DeMario's such a good player. But yeah, I think the offense is going to be way better. And if they're winning 9 games, if they're taking care of the NFC North, it's going to be because they're scoring, 30 points a game in positions like that. So the defense just has to be okay. Staley has to coach at the level he did last year. He got way more out of him than he should have. And yeah, but I think the offense is absolutely level up. And look, Bill Barnwell from ESPN, he's not a Saints homer. Like, he hates the Saints. Like, he ranked them in the top 10 offensive weapons in the NFL. So a guy that's been down on this team during like the Breeze era, it like feels like they got good weapons right now. So yeah, I think they're in a spot to get better on offense.
Nick, what's more likely to happen this year? The Saints have 6 wins or 6 losses?
I don't see them having less than 6 losses in any scenario. Like, I think like that would be 11 wins. So, I mean, yeah,
6 or 6 and 11. Which one's more likely?
Probably 6 and 11. Cause I just think the injuries and like, that's just such a huge jump to add 5 wins to a team. Like that would be a little bit rose colored there. Yeah, I think 6 and 11 is more likely because a couple, like, if what would happen if Chase Young missed games? Where are you getting your pass rush from? Like, if Kool-Aid misses a couple games, like I think you're cooked there. If Caden Ellis misses a couple games, I think you're cooked there. I think their secondary's built quite a bit on the idea of, like, I guess Sanker could drop back, but like Julian Blackman, you got to bet on him probably getting hurt at some point. And then what happens there? Like, does Jordan Howden go in? I think that would be a step down. Does Sanker move back? Now you're upsetting kind of your secondary configuration as a whole. It's just so thin in so many places. I think offensively, like, they're built to endure some injuries. I think they got offensive linemen 6 and maybe even 7 on that group, which you get down to. Your wide receivers are injury prone. So there's just too many ways that I think it could go wrong this year. So if I had to pick 11 wins or 6 or 11 losses, I probably lean towards the losses at this point.
Now, there's some places where the Saints, on the defensive side of the football, as we're talking about, they could be better. Now, you have, about $6 million in salary cap space. There's some interesting free agents still out there, certainly at corner. There's some veteran players, some that have played for you before, but they're out there right now. But you don't have a ton of money to spend. With kind of all those things being known, do you think this Saints roster is kind of what it is at this point? Do you expect maybe 3-4 days into camp they could add a corner, they could add a safety, a veteran player to those units if they don't see what they want to see early in camp?
I think like what they are is what they are at this point. There's always some guys coming in, but I don't think it would be anybody that you're looking at to change your fortunes or anything like that. Like, it could be, there's always a name brand guy like midway through camp, like, oh, Hakeem Nicks, but it's like you're 4 years too late. There's always that type of movement there. Somebody will get hurt.
Huh?
I don't think Marshawn comes back, man. I think it kind of I don't think that ended well. I don't think it ended well. Yeah, I think they're kind of set where they're at. Like, and I don't even know where you would go spend money to make a major difference. Like, if you had a corner, like, it's probably like an Ike Adam type level player. I know, like, Keenan Allen's name was floated around out there, but I don't know how the Saints make sense for Keenan Allen. Like, it just doesn't. I don't know where he would get his snaps. Like, it just kind of feels like they're set at those spots, and where you're at on this trajectory, you probably want to go forward with Vele and try to be younger. I think he showed you enough to where you aren't trying to get like an older guy that maybe gives you similar level of play. So yeah, I think they're kind of set where they're at. They'll churn the bottom of the roster, and they've been aggressive about doing that. It's been kind of crazy to watch, like, how often, like, they're rotating in wide receivers and different stuff. Like, they're definitely not resting on their laurels, but I don't see a big move or anything that kind of, moves the needle big time. I don't think you guys are getting a lead topic off their free agency moves or anything like that.
Nick, it's your job to create stories and follow stories and to report what you see and stats and all this stuff. And you're about to be in the thick of things in training camp. And there's going to be some downtime. There's going to be some lull times that you're going to have to make some stories. But I want to educate our listeners. That's what we like to do. Which types of storylines do listeners need to be careful of believing during training camps?
I mean, really anything like the first 5 to 7 days, like it's all like there's so much energy and there's so much attention on everything. And it's just easy to overhype everything early in camp. The main thing to not pay attention to, I think, is like, oh, so-and-so's in like such good shape. Such a lie. Like every single time. There was 5 years of stories about Andrews Pete like being in great shape. And there's just always like something you go out there and yeah, guys look different, but then you remember that you go through training camp and by, September 20th, like everybody's body is back to where it is because you aren't doing all the same work and everything. So like stuff like that, I always try to ignore. Someone making a push early in camp. Oh, Mason Tipton's made like some huge plays or whatever. And you kind of get through it and then, okay, guys kind of settle back to where they were at. I just think there's a real danger of everything getting overhyped, this time of year. And it's hard not to do it because you go out there and you're writing about day one in training camp. So you're just writing about day one in training camp without the context of like the next 18 days of training camp. And there's so much attention and so much appetite for it that everything gets overblown. The quarterback's going to get way overhyped the first couple of days of camp. If he goes 10 for 11 and 7-on-7s, like someone's going to, tweet that and it's going to get retweeted 350 times and, Shuck's winning the MVP and they're going to win the Super Bowl. And then, it settles back down over a period of time. Like it's just anything with a small sample is ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, I think the year 2 leap stories are always overblown early on in camp. Like it's just anything that has hype behind it. I think if I'm telling the truth, like I think by like day 15 of camp, like you're still kind of figuring things out about the unknown parts of it. And a lot of it's guessing. It really is. It's a lot of guesswork. And I think this time of year, you're prone to look through things through a lens of optimism as opposed to a lens of pessimism. So I think anything that's a coin flip too kind of gets pushed like one direction over the other.
All right, last one before we let you go. Nick Underhill, of course, our guest every single Tuesday here on OTB. I'm not like asking you to like give me the breakout star because I agree with the conversation that we just had. Like sometimes we overhype those guys. Like no offense to Mason Tipton, but I've heard his name more than any Saints player on the roster over the last couple of years. But is there a player right now that maybe is flying under the radar as far as like the national coverage or even local coverage that without a shadow of a doubt that the team really thinks this player can help them in a big way?
Yeah, I think one guy that probably hasn't gotten talked about a lot and does have at least a little bit of real production and real highlights and real NFL numbers that I don't think we talk about at all is Trey Palmer. I think he has a real shot at making the wide receiver thing interesting. Like Jalen Polk is there and Jalen Polk's gotten talked about more. And I think I'd probably put him ahead right now, but Palmer, like once he finally got out there, he was hurt like early on during the summer. And then he gets out there and he reminds you like why he's a NFL player, why he's talented, why the Saints claimed him off waivers. I think that battle, like not just for roster spots, but I think for wide receiver like 3, like whoever gets the third most snaps, I think is a real thing. Like I think between Bailey, Polk, and Palmer, like I don't know where it would end up between those guys. I think Vele's the obvious favorite at this point, but like there's 2 real contenders behind them. And like if you're just looking at credentials of how they entered the league, like Polk has better credentials than all of them. So I don't know that like just on paper you say like there's no chance like if things went right for Polk, it could become a real thing. But Palmer's like I think he's a real player. I think he's going to end up making this team. If I had to guess today, I would have him on my 53. And I think he has like a real shot of challenging people for plays. Long way to go, but like I don't think that's an outlandish thing to say. I don't think it's overhyping anything. Like he made some really nice plays in Tampa Bay. The numbers aren't great, but he can play. Like he can do things to help a team. So I'm interested to really see how that unfolds. I think it's the best receiver group I got here. In 14, like there's a couple, maybe 1 or 2 years, but I think it's a top 3 talented receiver group that I've been around since I've been here.
Yeah, I've seen Trey Palmer do it since he was a Kentwood Kangaroo in high school, so he certainly has the talent. Nick, we appreciate it as always, sir. Glad you're back from vacation. Glad you had a great time, and it is here, so Hopefully, we'll run into you down in New Orleans at training camp as well.
Kangaroos is a wild name for a football team, man.
In Louisiana.
I don't know. I guess they got him out there at the that wildlife thing. You can go out there and see the kangaroos laying around in their
I
thing.
don't know. That's Britney Spears. That's where she's from. So, I mean, maybe she had something to do with it. I don't know.
All right, guys.
All right. See you. Nick Underhill, New Orleans.football, joins us every single Tuesday. Why are they the Kangaroos, I wonder?
That's a great question.
Yeah. If you're from Kentwood and you know why you're the Kangaroos, let us know inside the chat. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home, with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. I think Jake's getting a delivery right now.
He said he's done.
He said he's done. He quit?
No, just for today.
Oh. He got tired? A little sleepy? Well, if you're feeling a little bit tired, wherever you are right now, well, you can go see your friends over at Rejuvenate, rejuvenemedical.com. If you want to feel like your youthful self again, get that energy, that zest for life back. If you want to maybe get looking a little bit better, peptide therapy, a little weight loss as well. Maybe some Brotox, some Botox, whatever it is. Well, Jake and I, we've been on the Planet Laundry. You've gotten your blood work done over there. Well, it makes a huge difference. You know, if there's a way you're feeling, there's a fix for that. And there's a fix that's medically supervised. It's not about like when you're doing hormone replacement therapy, testosterone. It's not about like the old days of like being high test, bro. No, it's not about that. It's just about being at the right levels for your age. And you can go get your blood work done. And they can tell you exactly what you need to do. Or maybe they'll tell you exactly what you don't need to do. But they are incredible. They got 13 locations all across Louisiana. RejuveneMedical.com. Go schedule the blood work today. Don't wait. Just go do it. Have a conversation at least. You might as well see what the options are for you. So if you're feeling a little lethargic, low energy, that zest for life isn't there, well, let's get it back. Why not? Give them a call. Have that conversation. RejuveneMedical.com.
Hello. Welcome back.
Hi, bud.
Sorry, I had to get Memphis at football camp, the U-High football camp.
Yeah.
And didn't have any gloves.
Ooh.
So I had to get some delivered.
Yeah, sure.
Because then I got to take them to him real quick. And I got to go meet
What's he need gloves for?
Catch your ball.
Yeah, bro, you got to teach him without gloves first.
Nah, it's all right. He's going to wear them in the game, so.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
They don't build them like they used to, Jake.
Now, hold up now.
You got to earn that swag. I'll tell Huck that all the time. You got to earn that swag, bro.
I was about to say, my man Huck is dripped out at all times.
He likes a left sleeve. Baseball lifestyle. That's clothing.
A left sleeve?
Yeah, he likes the I don't know. Got to earn that equipment swag.
Just the left sleeve?
Huck's like, man, can I get some receiving gloves there? I'm like, well, no. Can't.
I find it very hard to believe that that's true.
He does not have receiving gloves.
I find that very hard to believe.
I said, no, learn to catch bare hands.
Why? You don't do it in the games. Why would you learn to do that, and then in the games you do something different?
You got some real ungritty takes.
Gloves
The
are
guy
not
that
gritty?
like preaches grit.
I still don't get it. Gloves are not gritty. Like you're ungritty if you wear gloves? Everybody wears gloves.
Not Dallas Clark.
Dallas Clark.
Also, everybody learns how to catch barehanded first.
I guess. Still today they do, you think?
Yep.
I don't know. You guys want some gloves, man.
Are you getting him a visor next?
I wore a visor too.
Yeah, you earned it.
Plus, he doesn't wear a helmet. He plays flag football.
That's a good point. We just got our first helmet in recently.
But that went great.
They're pretty light these days.
Are they?
They got these new helmets that came out. I think they're coming out this year. It's like new regulations. I don't know. I've learned a lot about helmets in the last month, but like new regulations or something for the youth helmets, and they are like substantially lighter.
Yeah. It was never really the weight. It was always the old forehead that got
Yeah,
me.
and the old foam that didn't took a while to form to your head.
Yeah, I had forever Peyton Manning forehead in college. Not the size of it, but the red mark.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? Guys, it's like, I don't need to break a new one in every year. Can we just reuse the pad we used last year?
Yeah.
I remember they had to put like second skin on that spot because it was they had rubbed the skin off, and it was like a wound, open wound that was bleeding on my forehead. So they had to put like this like gel stuff over it that they called second skin. I don't know.
Yours was pretty bad though.
Didn't really work because my brain's so big.
So have you made Huck wear the helmet around?
I just wanted a little bit, yeah. Yep, first time we put a helmet on. I got to tell him, like, hey, when you wear equipment, like, when you wear a helmet, it's not going to be comfortable.
No.
That's what I got. Like, everybody, when you got kids playing, they are going to complain. It's not, like, wearing a helmet is not a comfortable thing.
Remember when, I think it was Jackson that first started playing, I came home one night and Katie had on the U-High helmet to try to help him break it a little bit. Like straight up had the football helmet.
Look, the pads and the helmets these days, I mean, you got to break them in. You got to like soften them up a little bit, but they're way better than the old school foam.
We had the Shut when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Hated it. Had the so we drove all around Baton Rouge when I was young and got the Adams brand helmet.
Okay.
And that was a game changer because it was super soft in it. And
yeah,
I wore that 3 years elementary.
Nice.
It's great.
I could not tell you what brand the helmet was that I wore. Probably like, I don't know. Do we have Rydell's back then?
You probably.
No idea. I don't know.
Neither.
Probably so.
Rydell's had been around for a little while when I started playing, so
Yeah.
you'll probably.
Probably so. I just remember 7th grade. That was our first like school year to play football. Was 7th grade, and everyone had the T-bone face mask, baby.
Or in high school, everybody wanted the Revo Speed. That's what they called it. With the Revo Speed.
Heck yeah.
You had the T-bar face mask?
Yeah, everybody did. 7th grade.
We had we had two options. You had the T-bar or you had the quarterback face mask.
Okay.
Like this is standard quarterback, like you wore in college.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. That was your two
Probably like
options.
2 on the top,
Yeah.
1 on the bottom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. And later on, as you got older, then you had the access to the Dion bars.
See, that was for the one guy that hit puberty too early.
Yeah.
That was for that guy in middle school. The guy that scored, 5 touchdowns a game in 7th and 8th grade, made every tackle, but didn't play down in high school. That was for that guy.
He was a warrior in middle school, though.
The warrior.
I mean,
he's the guy. He had a little fuzz on his upper lip.
No doubt.
Everybody else was like, "Hey guys,
I'm a real boy."
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" Yeah, he's the one scoring. Give that guy the ball. God just blessed you a little bit earlier than everybody.
What you doing over there, Alondra? What's up, homie?
What up?
Playa what?
Playa?
What you got going on over there?
Not much.
Just scrolling.
Just scrolling.
Chilling.
I have nothing to contribute to this.
You didn't wear a helmet?
Not a football helmet.
Did you have to have bars in your softball helmet?
We used to not have to wear a mask, and then they changed the rules, and you had to.
We had to.
I feel like that's a good change, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't think you have to in college, though. I see girls not wearing face masks. Yeah. Like in high school and Little League and Select, you had to wear a mask.
We didn't in high school, but we did in Dixie Youth Baseball. Like some kids got like their face crushed.
Sure.
And so we had to start wearing the cage in baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now pitchers in softball wear them, right?
It's optional, but
it's
yeah.
optional.
They'll wear the.
Yeah.
I used to just wear a mouth guard. Some of us would just wear like a mouth guard. Especially
it's like on one side, right? And it just covers your mouth.
Well, just a straight up mouthpiece.
Oh, okay.
Like some of us would just wear that so our teeth wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I need those.
We didn't do the cage batting helmets. But I mean, a couple people had them, but they were not required.
Yeah.
I think just our Dixie Youth in Shreveport had some kid get their face crushed, and so they started making it.
On Walker, we didn't have a ton of teeth anyways. They were like, you know what? Who cares if you guys get hit in the face?
You said it, man. You said it.
I remember there was a kid in Little League growing up. Pitched and he pitched. Mechanics are mechanics when you're kids. He would pitch and he would turn his whole body all the way around. Somebody hit a line drive up the middle, hard, crushed it, and the kid had turned his head, hit him in the back of the head, and it exploded his nose on the
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Tough look.
Now I will say one time I made the mistake of warming our pitcher up with no gear on. I had zero gear, not even a face mask.
Yeah.
And I had 4 stitches right here. I still have the scar, busted my eyebrow open. And she was like, I think you need to go to the emergency room. And I was like, no, I think it's probably fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. Then I looked in the mirror and my face was like,
yeah. Oh, God.
There was a hole in my eyebrow, and I was like, oh, yeah, maybe I should.
She throw it at you when you weren't looking?
It was a drop ball that dropped a
Way
lot,
too
and I
much.
went to pick it, and it bounced off
Ah,
the ground, and then it went up.
You can't be picking it with no gear on.
You shouldn't be warming anybody up with no gear on. I don't know
Shoot,
why
even
I did that.
as a coach, like we'll try to go out there and we'll try to warm up the pitcher so the catcher can, go get a drink of water or whatever in between innings. And, you get one of those low ones, and it's like instinct to try to go block it, but you're like, I'm also 41 years old. If I do this,
true.
don't really know how it's going to turn out. So you got to make decisions back there.
Oh, man, look. We got a replay of Oklahoma, South Carolina from last year. South Carolina, end of the first quarter, Lenora Sellers, no points yet.
What?
He just got sacked.
But I was told yesterday,
emphatically,
that he was the best in the country by Marler.
Like, okay, I get it. There's a lot of teams that don't score in the first quarter. It's it's not easy to score points. True. But like with the enthusiasm that Marler had for Lenore's, I would assume they scored 20 points a quarter.
Well, he's getting better, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Well,
when I said it feels like he's been in college for 17 years, and Muller's like,
what?
Like, he just got there. I'm like, no, it feels like he's been there forever.
You know, Matt.
Just feels like it.
Completion percentage of last year, 5% lower than 24, 5 less touchdown passes, and 3 more picks.
What?
That sounds like a regression to me.
He thought it was the dumbest question ever when I said, who would you rather take, Lenoris or Rattler? Rattler was like legitimately good for them. And I get it. Like we give Rattler a lot of credit, probably, more than any show. But he was like objectively good at South Carolina.
Rattler threw for over, I'm looking at it right now, threw for over 3,000 yards back-to-back seasons at South Carolina. Lenore Sellers has yet to throw for 2,600 in a season.
But
I mean, like
we were
it's
told
not.
yesterday by Locked On Cox that's not real.
Yeah.
He completed 69% of his passes his senior year.
You can't trust facts, Taylor. You know that.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GCOPnet.com, GCOPnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products, your unquestioned leader in all things office technology, solutions, customer service. They are it. So when you go to the website, you'll see all the bells, all the whistles, all the latest equipment for your office. If you are an engineering firm, a law firm, a bank, a hospital, university, documents are your lifeline. And so you want to work with GCOP. Again, go to the website today. That's GCOPnet.com.
That's right, Gulf Coast Office Products. Louisiana's the leader when it comes to that office technology. Printers, copiers, scanners, y'all. You kidding me? Doesn't matter if it's a one-person office, two-person office. Maybe you got that, what do they call it? Oh, a Cajun basement. That's like a little spot above your garage where you have that home office. It doesn't really matter where it is. Maybe it's a hospital. Maybe it's a university. That office technology is what keeps your business running. That paper trail. In this digital world, it's still the paper trail that matters. And when something goes wrong, call them. They got an award-winning service team that'll get you back up and running fast. Gulf Coast Office Products, GCOPnet.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Raising Cane's is honoring Chuck Norris on National Chicken Finger Day. For every box combo sold on July 27th, Cane's is donating $1 to Chuck's Foundation, Kickstart Kids.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Lockmeyer, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at lockmeyer.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
If your office is experiencing performance issues, like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safe.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Always remind you about our friends over at Oshner. Whether you're dealing with a sports injury, joint pain, or just woke up one morning and something doesn't feel right, don't wait to get it checked out. The team at Oshner Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back to doing what you love. And if you need care fast, their orthopedic clinics are walk-in ready. Located right inside the Elite Training Complex on Burbank. No appointment necessary. They even offer on-site x-rays so you can get your answers fast. Learn more and find the location at oshner.org. Oshner Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, keeping you in the game. All right. We are getting ready to head to Media Days coming up, but we got a couple more days here. It's going to be Flynn's last show before he heads off.
Head off to the island.
To the islands there. So a little quick vacation before the grind of Media Day starts.
Yeah, a little quick vacation. It won't be a restful one. I will. Going to be some. Yep.
What's that?
That's party music.
Okay.
Yep. We're going. It's a little birthday trip.
A little surprised that we don't have more names coming out of SEC Media Day as far as who's going to be attending. That should be any second now.
It'll be at 10.
Are you going to be prepping for?
Oh yeah, yep. I'm taking
all of the names because you're going to be literally out of the country whenever those come across the wire.
Yeah. I'll be prepping. Prepping so hard. No, I'll get me just like I did last year. I got a SEC preview magazine at the airport.
Oh, on your way to vacation?
On my way back. On my way to Tampa.
You were somewhere last year. What was your situation last year? You met us or you didn't? Or you flew
No, I
somewhere
flew
else?
with y'all. I think I flew somewhere else afterwards.
Yeah.
I can't remember where.
That's what it was.
I might have flown to the beach.
The preview magazine is going to be a heavy lifter for your boy here.
It's going to, yeah. For
Because
you.
the last couple of years, I've just had, it's been work. It's been what I did the college channel for a while, so I knew the names, I knew the faces, haven't done that since March.
Mm-hmm.
So Phil Steele, I'm going to need you.
Yeah, come on.
For all the other 15 teams.
Yeah, I mean, I carried it around a lot last year. And we didn't even really get a chance. maybe it'll be a little different this year because I don't know. Maybe being on the East Coast, it'll be
a bit later.
Well, no, it was last year too.
Was it? Where was it last year?
Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta. That's true.
Yeah, we just early in the morning like that. It just really
The teams don't start till like basically when we're getting off.
Yeah, so we didn't have the opportunity to interview too many players.
Yeah.
Now we interview like St. Like a lot of the other folks over there, but from a player standpoint, 2 other people besides LSU guys outside of them.
We got Blake Shapen.
Yeah.
We got Jeff Levy. We got Nussmeyer.
We
got
big on Mississippi
Sankey.
State.
Did we get somebody from A&M?
No.
You sure?
No. No, you went and asked them because you were talking because there's one guy that loved My High.
Oh yeah.
And you brought him.
Yeah, the linebacker.
You brought him some. Yep.
Yeah.
Did you say Levy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because he was the one
That
guy
was
you
my
couldn't
guy.
name.
That was one guy, the one coach I couldn't name. That was one coach we got an interview with.
And now he's your favorite.
But this year,
that's your guy.
This year, old salty vets.
Yeah.
Probably be talking to everybody.
If they're there in the morning, which nobody is. Sorry, though.
Hey, Lane, we're talking to you. Come on over.
Well, we'll get
because we didn't talk to Brian last year, did we?
No, we'll get one LSU. I think because we asked for Nuss.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, that's
fair ask, right?
Yeah, LSU asked us who do you want. We said Nuss.
We already had Brian Kelly's autograph, so we need to get Garrett's.
You should take the ball and
I
get
should.
his.
I
Get
should.
his next.
I should
to-
take the ball and get Lane to sign it right next to Brian.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That'd be sick.
We did have a lot of Senior Bowl interviews. That's right, Mr. Big.
That's right. We nailed that.
I mean, we pretty much killed the Senior Bowl.
Alondro's over there. Hey, get your ass over here right now.
I was like, hey, I know nobody has wanted to interview you this entire time, but we would love to.
Yeah, we did.
We
He was awesome.
need to follow our guy.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on his name right now.
Ty Montgomery.
Ty Montgomery. We need to follow him because he's going to make the team.
Where's he?
Titans.
He's gonna make that team.
That was a great story. Great story. Senior Bowl still hard to beat. All right. We will step away. We're going to get to your questions when we come back. A little Ask the Bench brought to you by Ice Cold Dos Equis.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org, centralplumbing.org, not only in Central, the entire greater Baton Rouge area, and also now in Lafayette. They are growing, they are expanding, and they are still going to have that same incredible customer service that they've always had. 24/7, 365 weekend, holiday, game day, emergency service. They're always going to be there for you. Now, one of the things that we talk about often is it doesn't have to be an emergency. If you're looking to upgrade at your home, at your business, they certainly can handle that as well. They've been doing it for many decades here in the area. They're going to continue doing it even with the expansion. Centralplumbing.org.
So Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org, your plumbing experts in, well, for a long time, the greater Baton Rouge area, but now the greater Baton Rouge area and Lafayette. So if you have a plumbing need, commercially, residentially, maybe it's some sort of, maybe you're just expanding something, maybe you need to run a new water line or a gas line. It doesn't really matter. There's nothing too big. There's nothing too small for Central Plumbing. They are the experts, centralplumbing.org.
At Relief Windows, we're more than windows. We're windows, doors, hardy plank, and vinyl siding. But our number one product's always customer satisfaction. Come visit us at reliefwindows.com. By the way, we do shutters too.
People think it's all about game day. Let's go! But the real work happens in the off season.
Spring practices, early lifts,
Extra reps. And we need a healthcare team that works as hard as we do.
At FMOL Health, our lay of the lake, we take care of LSU football year-round.
so we can do what we do best.
We trust the lake.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
The experts at Hood Dental Care want you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays. A $376 value. With over 3,000 5-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care. Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And we always have other great giveaways for new patients. Check out hooddentalcare.com and schedule your appointment today.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Tuesday shows, of course, brought to you by our friends over at Community Steel. CommunitySteelCo.com is the website. And now let's do a little Ask the Bench. Ask the Bench, always brought to you by our friends over at Dos Equis. Go for Dos, ice cold Dos Equis. Ask FB1, will you be in Lafayette when U-High plays Turlings? Yeah, I'm not going to miss a U-High game. I got a junior and a freshman on the team, and I will meet LSU wherever I have to meet them, but I am not. You can't get those back. Once you lose those high school football games, they are gone forever. So, yeah, I'm going to be all there. Nice little schedule for the old Cubs this year. I think they start off with Rummel, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's go.
It's going to be a good one. The Rummel Raiders. That's Craig Stelz would say.
The Raiders.
BK broke the streak of LSU coaches winning national championships. Trust that Lane starts a new one. He did break that. That did happen.
I'm going to go ahead and say that he will break that. Time
If
will
he
tell
wins
what year.
2, does it make up for Kelly not winning 1?
No. Okay. Good question.
Just think 1 per coach average still.
What if he dedicates it to Brian Kelly?
He could.
I dedicate this.
My first natty.
Yeah.
Ask the Bench, what was your favorite power running play to run? Power.
It's power. Just power. I mean, it's not a.
Yeah, it's
It's not a type of a play.
It's not a type of a play.
It's a play.
It's a play, yeah.
It's like zone, inside zone. I guess there's a couple types of zone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Oh yeah. No, you're not.
I am. I am. I'm gonna miss the studio. I'll be back.
Ask the
Have
Bench.
fun.
Which player, when y'all were at LSU, was scary strong in the weight room? Sean Jordan. He bench pressed over 600-something pounds.
Will Arnold, Peter Dykowski. Peter Dykowski could basically just 400-pound clean. He was so inflexible. He just
Stephen Court.
Stephen Court, yeah. Freaky fast.
All right, we love you. We
Love
thank
you.
you. Go America.
USA.
Off the Bench.
All right, go to KTZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living, been in the game since 2004.
Sweet.
They are the absolute leader when it comes to all things drapes, shutters, motorized outdoor screens.
What about
they
curtains?
do it. Yep, they do it all. It's inside, it's outside, it's outside,
Shades?
it's inside. Yeah.
But probably only the ones that you got to move with your hands, like
No.
pull the string.
No, motorized ones. That's the sound.
Yeah. Put them on a timer too. How about waking up instead of like an alarm? You just have it go up, and the sunlight comes into your bedroom at a certain time, wake you up peacefully.
Yep, and all of that can be done with our friends at K to Z. K2ZBlinds.com is the website. Again, Brandon Barton and team been in the game since 2004. There's nothing they haven't seen. They're going to know your space better than you in about 15 minutes. Go set up the consultation today, K2ZBlinds.com.
The experts at Hood Dental Care want you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays. A $376 value. With over 3,000 five-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care. Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And we always have other great giveaways for new patients. Check out hooddentalcare.com and schedule your appointment today.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. No, the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
The Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office protects and serves over 132,000 residents across the parish.
Keeping our community safe is our mission, and Rev Fiber plays a critical role in how we respond. Whether it's training in our special divisions, forensics investigations, or fielding emergency calls in our operations center, Rev Business connects our teams in real time, which is why we partner with Rev Business.
Get 6 months free of Rev Business services. Call or click today.
Another roof gone too soon. Looks like neglect. There's no doubt about it. This is a case of poor installation. At Pelican Roofing, we don't guess. We investigate to find the real cause of your roof's problems. Call Pelican Roofing for your free roof investigation today. Case closed.